Happy Monday, everyone that's not here yet. Oh, wait a second. Today is Monday. Okay, Reality Krista Marie here, the host of the Whose Side podcast for the last 4 years. I'm telling nobody now. Here over on YouTube. Also, you can get the podcast on Who's Side podcast on all your podcast platforms, including Apple and Spotify, where you can rate me 5 stars, please. That'd be amazing. If you go over there and you don't have to download the episode again, or sorry, you don't have to listen to the episode again, but if you download it, it'll let you rate me. That'd be really great. The views over there are low again, but I post every once in a while. But all of the episodes are here on YouTube, starting way back when, under the podcast tab. And talk about all things Bravo, mostly housewives. Whose side are we on? This is Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 7, I think. Nashville. And I put on the thing. I keep putting Britt and Kenya on there because nobody's talking about it on the show. It's like really annoying. But I guess I don't know why they're pretending like it didn't happen almost. It's really fucking annoying. Hey. What happened? Oh my God, what the fuck is happening? All right. Oh, hey, Kath. Oh, yeah, there you are. Hey, Maria. Hi. Dustin's here too. Everybody's here. Okay, good. I was like, where's everybody at? And Instagram is on, and TikTok is on. And please hit the like button on your way in or out. Family meeting after this, guys. Like we did the other day. I don't know which one of us figured out how to do it, but we got to catch up on the latest. But we're talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta, so please hit the like, comment, subscribe. I asked Larger to join me as usual, but I'll start my recap because she's not here yet. Oh, and if anybody comes in the chat, you guys know, so make sure welcome to everybody because I'm not going to be able to see the chat. I'm going to switch over to my notes. I'll be able to hear Larger. Can you guys hear me? Okay, let me make sure my volume's all the way up. Oh yeah, everything's all right, right? I put on the poster team. I Kenya and Brett, but I guess we have to change that because I'm just mad that nobody's talking about it. But I really want to make it basically like Angela and Portia because I don't know what the fuck's going on with the whole Drew thing. Like, I don't think that Portia had to invite Drew to that because even though they say it's cast trip, it's like, oh, it's her birthday party. It's her birthday trip. And it wouldn't be the first time that a housewife doesn't go on the cast trip. Remember, Heather didn't go to Bronwyn's. So it's not, it's a big deal. But it's not that big of a deal. I don't know why. I mean, well, Drew did go. She ended up going. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I guess, thank you. I guess it's okay because, hey, Lady Virgo. I know it's so windy, isn't it? Tell me it hasn't been this way. All right, tell me in the last 3 years it's been windier than ever. Like more wind, like more gust of wind. Like it's been so much more windier, I think, in my experience, like in Jersey, East Coast, than it's ever been. And I feel like somebody is like, rest in peace to the Pope. I'm not religious. I don't care really about it. I just, for the poor man, rest in peace. I have to say that real quick. So I was raised Catholic, by the way. So like I have all my commandments and all that stuff, but I mean, I have all my commandments. I'll have all my things, I did like all that, but then I'm not, spiritual. But anyway, I just had to recognize it because that's a big deal for a lot of people. Not me, but for a lot of people. So I just want to say that before we go on. Okay, so I feel like Britt is okay. Like I don't feel like the girls are being shady to her like anymore. That I think of anyway. I feel like I don't know why Angela is so like fucking aggressive. Like she's just really aggressive. I don't know what it is. Like first she's fighting with Shamia, then she's fighting with who she fight with after that? Somebody else. Now she's fighting with Portia, is it? Portia over Drew. It's like she's fighting with everybody. I forget who she fought with. Who was she fighting before that? I know. Sacraments. Thank you. I know. It's crazy, right? It is a big deal. Isn't it crazy that he showed himself yesterday? I thought, right? They said, and then he passes away overnight. Well, I mean, they're 6 hours ahead of us, so we found out this morning. I think like Channel 29, like Fox News, they had it like he said within like 5 minutes of it being announced, but he might have passed away last night, I know. I know. I feel like there's something on the water that's like was blowing the wind. And did you know there's another freaking wildfire in Jersey? There's wildfires all the time now, and I'm afraid that they're trying to make it where the wind blows, and we're like, so we think it's natural, and then before you know it, we're all on fire. Oh, I won't say what I think, but it is what it is. He was a good guy. I mean, I think he was a good one. I think that he was the one that was. I think he was more okay with the UFO thing. I think he was more like, I heard that back in the day that he used to hang out with a guy where he was from it was one of the biggest UFO guys in history or something like that. But anyway, on to Atlanta. So okay, so we're still like, I mean, we're still dealing with Kenya stuff because she's not around, but it's crazy. Like nobody is acting, like nobody's talking about Kenya. Like they said something about the troll. They called Angela the troll defender or something like that. And they just showed a little bit of it back, going back with Brit at the peace lunch or whatever it was called. So Portia's planning a birthday trip to Nashville, and she picks the guest list, right? And then we also have Joe and Ralph going to court. I'm kind of confused on why she's so upset and devastated about court records coming out. Like, your kids will be grown by the time they really read it and really care. They're going to be grown. You can have a conversation with them. I don't know what the fuck she's trying to say. Like, what is she doing? He obviously doesn't care if they come out. They probably both cheated. I mean, if that's the worst you can find, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the big deal is. She's making such a big deal out of it. I think there's more on her end than anything. And Portia alleges to her giving blowjobs to Dennis. I don't know. But they start off with Britt, with her. Again, I hate when they do this. They're at a Ferrari shop, and I'm like, I want to know if she's really buying that car. Like, are you really buying that Ferrari? Like, what are you doing? Like, if you're really buying it, I want to see. I guess I don't believe anything I say. Like, I would like to see the credentials. Like, is it in your name? Did you buy it? Did you lease it? To me, leasing at this point, years go by so fast at this point. I would be so worried the whole time about me having to get another car. And plus, my husband keeps cars until they fall. Like, he had he had one truck since he was 17. I met him when he was 36. He still had the same truck. It took us until about 4 years ago to get a new car, and I made him buy a brand new Jeep, which we love, and it's amazing. And whatever, but like this dude, we'll have that forever now. He'll probably get another car, and I'll have to drive that, which I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, but like, buying a Ferrari, I don't know. That's just, there's so much more you can do with your money. And like, you're sitting there talking about, oh, your license is in jeopardy. Like, what are you buying a car for then? Like, he's like, I don't really believe you, but like, I don't want to be like Angela, but like, I would have called her out that day, but I just don't find what is the deal with your fucking license? How does that have anything to do with your license? And how could they have found out that quickly? Like, you mean within 2 days, they're like hearing about this, something that happened like in your personal life, which was like kind of hearsay, like not your fault. And unless Portia called the cop, or Portia called the state or something on her, like, I don't know what she could have said. Like, oh, she's a fraud. Like, where's your proof? Like, oh, she was talking about my work or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know, fuck. I really think that's a lie. Okay. But whatever, it is what it is. It just was weird. Like, we went from Shamia saying, oh yeah, she lost her license. Like, how could she lose it that quick? I was under investigation for what? Under what grounds? Like, what grounds am I under suspension? Or I'm suspended or whatever I am, like, where I can't, like, it's whatever, man. It's just weird. But yeah, they're planning a birthday trip to Nashville, and Portia's like, oh, I don't want to invite Drew. Everybody's invited but Drew. But I can't decide if this is the cash trip or not. But before all that anyway, Drew and Ralph, like I said, they go to court, and nothing that she asks for happens. Like it is, I don't know, nothing what she asks for happens. But um, back to Britt at the Ferrari shop. She's like, "Oh, you can't hold a bad bitch down for so long," or something. And she's like talking with her husband, and I guess they bought it. And she's like, "Oh, I'm shifting gears, and you don't buy a car you can't have sex in," like all this weird shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's just weird, but she's still holding on to her story, like I said, about her insurance license being in jeopardy. And Angela's, I mean, I'm questioning it too, because I'm like, within 2 days, they're questioning your license, like, hit the board, like, what? But let me get larger real quick. It's just weird to me. But I'm not trying to call her out because, she's gone through a lot. But, hey.
Hey, beautiful. How's it going? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. How are you?
I am most excellent. I was kind of sad. I like this Pope. I thought the last Pope was cool.
Yeah.
I felt like he talked out about a lot of different things. So rest in heaven,
This guy did.
Pope.
Yeah, that's why he was a lot more
Yeah,
open, I think.
me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And it takes a lot of courage to be
Yeah.
different in such a big role because a
Yeah.
lot of those popes just
Big
keep the
role.
same dogma going. But this guy, he had free thought. He was not
Mhm.
with the shits. He was with like, we all needed respect. And I just really appreciated how he
Yeah.
poked,
Yep,
you
and I
know?
liked when he was here, he visited the prisoners, and, like, well, he was only here once, but, like, here as in,
Hmm.
like, like, around my area, and I thought that was cool. Like, I didn't know a lot of them do that, but, like, I just feel like he actually meant it, you know? Like, I
Yeah,
really
yeah.
feel like he actually meant
I
it.
know what you're
You know
saying. Like
you know?
he actually meant it. I
Right,
appreciate that you said it like that. Yep.
right.
He really gave a F.
Yes. Yeah, and I feel like too, like, I feel like a lot of people were naming him as, like, the 3rd Antichrist, and I was like, "No." Like,
No, that wasn't him.
yeah, like, I don't think he
We
got into this knowing that the Catholic Church was gonna be what it became. And I think, like, he's the only one that kind of, like, saved it a little bit in the end. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say, but, like, because
Didn't he
everything
do something with even the is he the Pope that got the other priests in trouble for doing their sexy time stuff with kids?
I'm not
Like,
sure.
because I know like somebody let the Pope let the other people get in trouble. Because
Yeah.
he's
Now,
like, that's not supposed to
is there
happen to
like
his
an
kids.
understudy? Does he have like an understudy or anything like that? Like, what happens now? Like,
So they usually pick, I've been watching these movies with like Jude Law and all those. So they usually pick a new pope within 15 to 20 days. And
oh,
there's a whole process.
oh,
And the two top running popes are POC. One is Asian, an
okay.
Asian guy, like
Oh,
I don't know
wow.
if he's Chinese or Japanese,
Okay.
and one is a Black African, I
No
believe, or
way.
like Caribbean, yes.
You're
And they are
kidding me.
the two
That
leading
is so cute.
contenders to be the next pope.
That
So
is so
who
fucking
knows? We could get we could get a person of color as the next pope. That would be
exactly.
amazing.
Wow. Yeah, we got this. So this guy, he like, he was from where, or he was the first,
He
what,
was the first
Latin,
Latin pope, I
Latin,
believe.
yeah, Latin.
He
I'm
was
sorry,
the
I couldn't think
first like
of
of Latin descent.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
which is so ironical because I totally in my mind, and I'm hella old, you guys, in my mind, I always thought Catholicism was a Latin thing. So for them to finally get a Latin pope, I was like, it took
Yeah.
this long? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And I didn't even know that till just recently. I was like, because I didn't know his real
Uh-huh.
name. I never knew his real name. And I was like, and they were talking about him on News Nation about how he was his best friend back home was really, it was an experiencer with UFOs. So he was like summoned UFOs. So he would go and hang out with those people. So like he was very well, if he didn't voice it, they knew that he was not okay, he wasn't closed minded about that stuff. So which was really
Yeah.
fucking cool. But anyway,
Well,
that's
thanks for having me up here.
oh
Um,
yeah. So
I
Atlanta, what do you
just finished watching, because I only do it on Peacock. And
yeah,
so I
yeah.
got up
Me
bright and
too.
early
Yeah.
this morning. I watched the video. Now I'm out here in my garage. I was riding my bike and I got the notice that you came on live. So I was
Mhm.
like, because, sometimes I think I have time, Krista, because sometimes you don't come on till a little later.
I know,
But I was like,
like
I
sometimes I'm
got
like,
the notice. So here I are. And I'm simultaneously putting this to my channel as
everyone's
Palaver
like, oh yay.
asked me to let the people know this
Yeah.
is going straight to my YouTube. Also, I
Yeah.
love you guys in our chat. Lady Virgo, Kathy, Dustin, Mamere. We
Hey
have the usual
Kirby.
suspects in the house. I
I know. I'm
appreciate
like,
you
oh, the
guys.
gang's all here.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we got to
So
get our
how was
first.
your Easter?
I don't celebrate it, but it was good. I mean, it was nice. I was outside. I like being outside. So like,
Yeah.
feeding
Yeah.
my squirrels and hanging out with my plants. And I was so upset because last year on April 28th, I sent Dustin a picture of my plants starting to sprout out, the ones that are like 30 feet, whatever, and they'll be 30
Hmm.
feet. And I'm like, oh my God, they haven't started growing yet. I'm so upset.
You
Like I
told me about that. Right, right. And they
yes,
hadn't started yet.
yesterday they
They
started.
started,
Yes,
right?
I was so excited. Like
Yay!
I was like, oh, you're alive. You're alive. I
Us
was so
funny
happy,
humans, we be
you
thinking Mother
know.
Nature needs our help, and the only
I
thing she
was
needs us
like,
to do is get out of her damn way.
yeah, I was out there every day. I was like, please come back to life. I love you, please. I was like, I have to give them love because, you know, I
Well,
feel
and
like,
also that energy you put into them probably helped them
yeah.
come too,
Oh my God.
because
Like, they're like literally, they're like super freaking plants because superfood. I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's me. I don't know.
it's
Like
you.
my like lilies that are growing right now. Where do you see them? They'll be 5 foot tall. They're huge. I don't
No,
know.
wait, I can't wait to see them. I
Where
love
we just see
lilies.
them. Yeah. Yeah.
Are they calla lilies or Easter lilies?
They're oh no, they're really they're called wild lilies. They're like
Ooh,
blue,
I
like
can't wait to see them.
like orange and red and yellow. They're gorgeous when you see them, and they started growing back by themselves. So I figured if they didn't die overnight, like they're, you know, what I mean, over the winter, then those ones definitely
Yeah,
because they were covered, and they grow back
right,
by themselves. I don't even remember planting them, and they've been coming back every year. So
right.
for a couple years, but anyway,
Well,
this
I
year
don't
the
do.
30-foot one should be 40 foot, and that's as high as they get. But yeah,
Wow,
so
that's
like
freaking amazing.
I know. So every year when they multiply and they just get bigger. So I was like, oh my God,
Uh-huh.
one's on one side for 1 year and then a year younger, the ones on this
So
side. I was like, oh, so
you
they
might
should.
be some kind of record holder. Freaking
No,
40-foot lilies in your backyard. That's
I'm telling you, it's amazing. I don't even know where it comes from. I just love it.
love it.
Yeah. Anyway, I have
That's
all it.
good mojo. You know, when things live and thrive around you from the nature
Yeah,
kingdom, that's good mojo
I'm telling you, so
because
like,
there's definitely dead zones in the
yes.
world, you
Well,
know,
my
so you have a
neighbor,
good portal right there.
my neighbor from Philly, like they literally just moved here like last summer, and like
Yeah.
they're still like bundled up, and they're like their pool's all covered. It's all winterized outside. They have like they're all bundled up right. And I'm out there. It's like dude, the birds are singing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm on my tank top. I'm like wow, and like the birds are singing. Those little animals over here, and I'm just like
Yeah,
wow,
it's
like
hilarious. You know what just flashed in my mind? That saying, the grass is always greener on the
yeah.
other
And
side.
my grass is always greener too because it's the green strip
Yes,
that way.
yes.
I got the best grass ever.
Amazing. Well, I
Anyway,
don't really do Easter either, but
yeah. And
you
how
know,
was your
I'm not into the dogma of religions. I'm
right?
not into
Right.
the programmed capitalist driven, go buy your best and
Right.
show
And
up at
I'm not
church one time and then be an asshole to everybody the other 300 days of the year, you know? I'm not with
yeah.
that. And nor am I. Can somebody in the chat in the world please tell me why so many American holidays are diabetes driven? I'm like, can we
Yeah.
let go of the refined sugar
The
already?
price of
Why
friggin'
is every freaking holiday like freaking processed, fructose,
yeah.
saturated, fake choco, caramel, sugar, puff, love, you know, and it's supposed to be love, but if you
I
really
know.
love yourself and your family, you'll be a better person than
Yeah.
Lisa Barno. You'll be a better person than
Oh,
Lisa
oh, oh,
Barno and
oh.
feed your family nutritional things, which
Um,
does, you know what I'm saying? And the candy don't even taste right no more, you guys.
no,
The
side
candy doesn't
note.
taste right. And did you guys notice that your sweets this year were kind of chewy, like they had
Well,
mochi in it or something?
also, like,
They
who's side
used a
note?
new, they're using some kind of new preservative and it's supposed
Oh,
to mimic moist, but it just comes out chewy. It's disgusting.
ew. And the price of eggs are expensive too. Like,
Yeah.
my sister
You
died
want me to
freaking,
dye these and put them in the yard, sir?
my,
No, that won't be happening.
my sister died potatoes.
Uh-huh.
She like, yeah, they dyed potatoes instead of eggs. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a better option.
It
I mean,
is.
and then it's all pagan anyway. So
Right.
it's
Guess
under the
what?
guise of baby Jesus being born.
I know.
And then it's about rabbits and fertility rituals.
And like, yeah, and hiding eggs and shit, like, and like decorating them, and who knows what the hell they put
Yeah.
in back in the day. But guess what? Guess what I heard? I think allegedly this weekend
Huh.
what happened? Meredith
Huh.
Marks got suspended for something.
Oh no, we did a whole thing on it. Weren't
Oh,
you on
you
the top?
heard? Oh my god! I thought it was all. I thought it
Yeah.
was
We talked about it Friday. Didn't it
what?
all
What?
start on Friday?
I don't know. I just heard about it this morning. So
Could
did
have
she really
swore we talked about it.
no, not me. Did she got suspended? No, what she get suspended for? Do you
Okay, so what had happened allegedly, you guys, you got your allegedly up, right?
okay, yeah,
So
no.
what had happened allegedly was Brittany, the girl is back. So we got two Brittany's. We got one on
Oh,
RHOA and we have
okay.
one in Salt Lake City. The one, and they're both kind of like allegedly giving it up. I love Britt on RHOA. We're going to get into her. But
Yeah,
Britt
yeah.
over there on
Mm.
Salt Lake City, remember, she was like, oh, I'm a virgin and sleeping with three guys. Remember her?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
she
yeah. I
brought
don't
a
drink, but I do
free,
drink.
yeah.
That one?
So
Okay.
allegedly, she brought a big poster board that said free
Oh,
PA,
no.
and that's all Meredith saw was a sign that said free PA, and she thought the word was Palestine. And you know, she had her
No.
bat mitzvah last week. And when she had her bat mitzvah, she specifically said it was because of so much anti-Semitism and she wanted to support her community by becoming full-fledged. One of them, I guess, was her thing.
Mm.
And so she had her whole bat mitzvah. So now Brittany brings this sign that says free parking is what the sign said,
Oh,
you
no,
guys. But
no.
what Meredith's limited scope mind, she wanted some
Okay.
smoke. She's like on a mission to find an anti-Semite because she decided the sign said free Palestine. Us Brit one side and down the other, told her she was an anti-Semite, told her she was a pedophile, told her
Oh,
she was supported, called her a terrorist, said she
what?
supported Hamas, and then slapped the shit out of her
No,
allegedly.
she fucking did it.
Allegedly, she even went and slapped the shit, and the sign said free parking, you
No
guys.
way. Meredith, you
That's what
dumb
they're
fucking,
saying.
you dumb bitch.
Allegedly.
Why does she think she can do whatever the fuck she wants? Like, what does she think she's doing? Like, she needs to go. Like, you're fucking hitting people.
That is horrible. Isn't that
Over
horrible?
a free parking sign because you can't because you think you're fucking like free. She really thought it said free. Why would?
Yes.
Oh my
That's
god,
what that's
dummy!
what it
So, like,
is.
did she
Look,
not look
if
up
you look on Reddit
again?
right now, if somebody checks their Reddit or whatever,
Go
I'm sure
down.
there's a Reddit thread about all of this. Hey, Lady Virgo, thanks for popping
No.
over there. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and Emmanuel for sure talking about it. I
For
know
sure.
that the
That.
real Andy dude has been reporting on it, but sometimes he's a little clickbaity, honestly.
Yeah,
I love real
he's
Andy.
very
He
clickbaity. Sorry.
he was the first time that I ever went live in the YouTube streets was with real Andy
Oh
Beverly Hills, you
wow.
guys. And so
I
shout out
was,
to him in that way.
I was
But I do
Jason
feel like
Stone.
sometimes I get over there and I'm like, that's not what the title said.
I
You know
know.
what I mean?
You're like,
And then
you're
I'd be
basically
like,
like,
well,
come
maybe I
on.
should do it too because he has so much following. And
Mm,
it doesn't seem like the comments are like, oh, you're a clickbaiter. You know what I mean? Nobody seems to give a F. I'm like, maybe I need to try that formula.
I know. I mean,
But
I
shout out,
feel,
Andy. Love you and Sebastian. His man's name is
oh, I
Sebastian.
really, yes, I realized Sebastian doesn't like me. I didn't know that.
Sebastian Soto?
The one who, that comes up on, I think it comes up on yours sometimes, right?
He loves
Sebastian.
you. Oh my God. Why do you think he doesn't like you?
I don't know. I'll tell you later.
Oh, I thought, hey, all my
But
friends love each other.
I love everybody.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it is scheduled. What is this doing? I was just trying to change our thing. I was
So
trying.
that is thanks to you for you too, Kathy, for popping over there.
Yeah. Hey,
So
that's
that was
Instagram.
the Meredith Marks thing.
Yeah, that's
Now,
the
do you think it
okay.
will affect her son's job? Because
Uh,
didn't her son just get to the
yeah,
house with Tia and
yeah,
Riley?
yeah. And I feel like I feel like that's gonna fail. I feel like that show is not gonna. I don't
I'm
know.
not interested in it, but maybe the
We'll see.
kids of
I
the
will not.
parents.
I don't know if I can do it. I'll try. I'll try. I'll
I'm
try.
trying to think of their target audience must be our kids.
They're
Like, so
none. I don't know.
Bravo holics, like mom's a Bravo, dad's a Bravo
Yeah, I
age, the
guess it's
boomer
like
people,
who
the
is this for?
aunties, the,
Yeah,
the uncles of Bravo. I think it's for their kids, their next generation under them who have been
I
watching it with
mean,
us. And they're not interested in the boomers on the show, but they are interested in what the kids of the show are doing.
but
So
I
I
mean,
think they're
the kids
trying
who
to
do watch
tap
Bravo,
into a new
like
audience.
our kids don't watch Bravo. Think about it. I
Yeah,
mean,
they don't.
like no,
They
I
don't.
mean, our target audience is like 24 to, I think they say 24 to 40 or something like that. And I mean, I don't feel like I think what they're going to be watching is Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. that age. You know what I mean? 24. I think they're gonna be
Right.
watching more of that. And I just don't think nobody can buy it
People have
into
been watching YouTube a lot lately too.
a lot. I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. They trust it.
Some
I
people
do.
let all of their freaking subscriptions go and are only in these YouTube streets.
I would listen. And if you don't, I mean, listen. If Bravo gets rid of you, go right to YouTube. I'm telling you, they should. They should go right to YouTube and
Uh-huh.
see the YouTube channel, and like because I feel like that's where they're getting millions and millions of views on here. I mean, all right. So I feel like I can buy into Candy's daughter because she's been there and she's in school. I can't buy into
Yeah.
Meredith's son. I can't buy into Kim's daughter, and I can't buy
Yeah,
into Jamie
what
in there.
is her
It
son?
don't make no fucking sense. Like you don't.
The
You
only reason I
don't.
know Meredith's son is because Jen did
Yeah.
something to him. Like, I'm not even really
It's
super
fucking
familiar with
tracksuits.
him.
He does like tracksuits. He makes like I don't know. I don't. He's a
Are his
designer,
tracksuits
obviously.
sateen like all his mother's dresses? Like, what's up
They're
with the
weird.
sateen?
They're ugly. Like, I don't know if he's trying to do more, but he's like, he talks like
Yeah.
Harry. I don't know. Like, what do you got? Like, and I'm
You
just
know
like,
who he kind of talks
fucking
like?
playing it off, man. What? Who?
He kind of talks like Britt Eady. Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's get into Atlanta because it was a good episode. I think it was a good episode. All over, it was a good episode, right?
I appreciated stress-free episode. It feels like we're trying
A
to get
little
back
bit, a
on a
little
track.
bit, a little
It
bit.
feels
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a little bit, it does, there was some residual, like what I just noticed personally that
Yeah,
we'll get into, I'm sure, when you get to the scenes. But
yeah.
I felt like it was a good, oh my God, it's literally what we've been wanting. I
Yeah,
said I wanted some
exactly.
good Sallies, having a good time, being cute. Everybody looked gorgeous. They looked like they were having fun. They were eating
Right.
good, having fun, laughing. I appreciated this is like a reset.
Yeah.
This was a whole
I
reset
hope, we
episode, and
hope
I loved
because
it.
I mean, with fucking Angela, don't stop her bullshit. Like, Angela's a
Oh my
fucking bully.
God.
She's a fucking
Yeah,
bully. Like, what are you doing? What are you
agreed.
so controversial? Like, everything is like against this one, against that one. She's
Oh, I
fighting.
don't know who her fucking producer is, but she is messy. Whoever her producer is,
It
like, look,
is like
you're
so
older, so you're gonna have to bring it. You're older, your wig doesn't stay
right.
down right, your
No.
nose is fucked up.
Yeah,
So
you're
what
just
I'm gonna need you to do is just be as messy as you can be so they don't look at how messy you look. Okay?
that I don't know. I mean, I don't know. And then Brit buying that car, I feel like is so housewifey. Like at this point, I don't want to doubt that she bought that car. I just want to see the receipts. Like I just want to make sure. I don't like that whole. I'm going to go buy a Ferrari. Are you really buying a Ferrari? You're a mortgage broker, or I'm sorry, an insurance salesman. I don't
She
know.
can. I'm telling you, if she was the right kind of
Did she
insurance
buy it though?
broker,
Did she
she
lease
gets,
it?
well, we'll see. Hopefully, maybe she bought it, maybe she leased it. Some people's version of buying is leasing.
Yeah,
They just get the new one for the next one. So, whatever she does, I'm willing to give Britt also a reset on her finances because
that
Kim
too.
needs to prove, Kim, when she gets to court, she gonna have to prove what she said about Britt was true. The burden of
I
proof is on
know
the person that slanders. That's where the burden of proof
true.
is. It's not on me to prove
It's on the
that
state.
you're a liar. It's on you to prove that what you said
Right.
about me, that I'm an insurance fraud hoe. You need to be able to prove that
Is that
in
what it
court.
is? Yeah.
So until that happens, I'm willing to let Britt's bags be real. Willing to
But
let her Ferrari. Oh, and I think her dude on his Instagram, I've been following him lately.
yeah.
He says that he's a jet broker.
Maybe he's making some money then, and that's a lot of
Yeah.
money.
All you have
It's
to do is
commission
do what
based.
two of those
Imagine,
a year. You
man,
do
imagine
one to
that
two of
commission,
those a year, invest that money right.
right?
You could have a very
Yeah,
nice life, sir.
sure. Yeah, maybe that's why she. I mean, all right. Yeah, he's good looking too. He's a really good looking dude. I
Well,
think
he's
he's
not
right.
ugly. He does look,
He looks young, right? Or young, or what?
I don't know, like he kind of looks like, he's not my flavor, but he's not ugly,
He's
you
the average.
know.
He's average, but he's like a good
Yeah,
looking.
he's an average beau. Yeah,
Yeah, an
like,
average good looking guy, like an average.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but she's
They,
hot. She's
I like they complement each other.
yes,
Like
yeah,
he's
they
not
go
great
together.
looking, and she's gorgeous,
She is
but
gorgeous.
she doesn't really. Well, no, maybe she does come off a little trophy-ish because
She
he
does.
does
But she's,
increase
oh,
his.
buy me this car, baby. Buy me this car,
Yeah,
baby. Just kind of
yeah.
like that. But even though, like,
Her looks and vibe definitely increase his value.
Yeah, and I actually like the way she dresses. Like I watching her on like watching her sites.
Mhm.
She's on my nerves a little bit, but like I love the way she dresses. I love her makeup. Like I don't ever like any housewives the way like I never can
Right,
like get into any of their styles. But like I like her style, and
right.
I just
And
think
can
she's
we
too
she's
young.
so fucking gorgeous. I'll just be
Mhm.
looking at her in the scenes and I'm like, she
With
doesn't
makeup
have that
on her.
overbake, she doesn't have over contour, she doesn't
No,
have like super fake thick gremlins on
no,
her eyelashes. She
no,
doesn't do her baby hairs weird. Her
no,
hair
no,
actually
no.
almost looks real because she always
Yeah,
has that part that's not
yep.
worn out. And so
It
her
looks
hair
cute.
almost looks realer than the ladies.
Yep.
Her
Yeah, like
aesthetic,
watching her. Yep. No
yeah.
makeup, and she was crying. She looked the same almost, like, but she just looks so beautiful in makeup, but she looks fine with like without makeup. When she was crying, I was like, she looks the same. She's beautiful. Like,
Yes,
wow, like
yes,
she don't even have to wear makeup if she don't want to.
exactly,
I
exactly.
mean,
And she's nice. She's freaking nice.
yeah,
When you can get past her voice, she's very nice.
yeah.
I think it's
You
the
can,
voice that puts me off personally. Like,
yeah. I can't, yeah. I feel like Kelly's voice gets on my fucking nerves. I don't like Kelly's. I
really?
don't.
Kelly more than
She's like, ah, ah." Maybe it's the inflection. It's like all the time.
she does that a lot. You're
It's like,
correct.
I'm like, Jesus, oh my God. Like, anyway, but I mean, like, I think that Kelly's trying really hard. I'm just so confused on what happens with Britt. Like, we still haven't seen what happens. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Like, is
Hmm,
it maybe
hmm.
she lied about some stuff? I don't know. Like, I can't imagine what it is that they're all turning on her for. It doesn't, and that's what makes me mad because, like, knowing that there's going to be something else happening where they don't, that
Right.
we can, like, watching them get along and have a really good time, it makes me mad because, like, why can't it just stay like that?
Hmm,
You know?
hmm.
But I mean, all right,
Well, we're
like,
gonna have to see. You're
yeah,
right. I'm kind of
it's
looking for
annoying.
like, are there any like, you know how if you're reading a book, remember in English class
Yep.
they taught us about foreshadowing, and that
Yeah.
was when something in the earlier chapters of the book was a symbol of what was gonna be a
Right.
major part of the
Right.
story later. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm looking for any foreshadowing, like,
Exactly.
but I haven't really seen it.
I'm trying to
Um,
figure out what it could
except
be.
that, except that. Shamia is the one that brought up the license thing for that whole kerfuffle.
Or
So
which,
I don't know if I was wondering if part of the foreshadowing is there's some type of something there because in my mind, what I'm
mm,
positive may have happened as a person who holds a license for the
yeah.
same thing
Yeah.
that
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Brit does. I
Okay.
do. And so
What could it
I'm
be?
positive that if I would have went to somebody who I was getting to know and I was sharing what was happening with me, if they happen to call and check up on me, and I'm like, oh my God, now my
Yeah.
license is being threatened. It could be taken away because I'm under investigation. I would have said the whole thing. There's no way
Yeah.
with a license, because you can go and check. You can
Right.
literally go and check right now. We did on my channel. You can go and check right now.
Yeah.
And it will tell you if there's a disciplinary strike against you,
Was
but it
there?
does not tell you about investigations. But it does also say that an investigation can be triggered in Georgia specifically from a public declaration of fraud. And what did Kenya do?
Oh, I get it. I get it. Kenya did that. Okay, so it had nothing to do with the porn stuff. It was like a declaration of
Right.
fraud.
Wasn't to do with the porn stuff. It had everything to do with that one poster board that said insurance fraud hoe. And that is the one poster board that was not shown in the scene, you guys.
Oh my God,
You
where'd I
see
go?
that? That's the one poster board
What
that
happened?
wasn't referenced in the thing. In her whole little monologue, they kind of kept it to the sexy stuff, didn't they? We didn't even really get to see that scene. I mean, the poster board, even about insurance fraud. Oh, we didn't
Uh-uh.
get to see all that.
No.
So, because it is damaging and it had already triggered an investigation,
Ah,
obviously they couldn't redo it again because the public declaration of fraud triggered a freaking investigation. If
hmm.
you guys Google it, that's what it'll say. That's what it said on my Google in California. I don't know if it's been eating granola or what, but that's what the F it said, you guys.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay. And now I can. I can't see
Okay.
you.
I
I
know.
can't
I
see
can't
you.
find my camera won't connect back on. I don't know what's happening right
No
now.
way. That happened to me the other day. I was
Oh,
in there for 3 hours frozen.
Jesus. I'm like,
Frozen. 3 hours. I couldn't even stop the live at the end. I had to like control alt delete and end the task, you guys, for my freaking thing to finally end the other day. I'm like, did they already hook us up to Starlink? Because this shit is faulty. What the F is going on? Mercury went direct. I know there's been massive, massive solar flares. I mean, like huge, gigantic solar flares, which, as you may or may not know, does have a direct impact on all of our shit outside of freaking Mercury retrograde. I mean, I don't know why everybody's
That's
quick to buy
sorry.
all these electric. There you are. I don't
Yeah.
know why everybody's quick to buy these electric cars because these solar flares can stop your electric shit
Yeah, yeah,
quick,
yeah.
fast, and in a hurry. You're gonna wish you had an old school, whatever that is that they took out of all the cars to stop you in your tracks. You're gonna wish you
Um,
had one. What
Also,
was the thing?
they used to run cars on peanut oil. You know that, right? Like they don't even need regular oil to run cars. They used to run on water and peanut oil back in the day. I saw
Well,
something.
there's a guy on Instagram who's been recycling plastic and making diesel and regular gas out of plastic.
Wow. Then what I was thinking too with Brit, maybe it's the stuff she says about Charles Oakley, about him having a baby. Like maybe that rumor starts up
Well,
something.
Wendy Williams said it too, so maybe she just
She
remembers
did.
Wendy Williams saying it. Yeah, Wendy Williams said it on her show. There's a whole clip going around from when Wendy Williams was sitting in
Oh,
her purple chair talking
oh,
about Angela Oakley's husband having a baby on her.
just like her husband did. Poor Wendy. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why I was like, maybe that's why she brought it up.
that's why she said it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, if it's true, if it's true, it's true. Just say it. Like you know what I mean? Because it didn't make sense why he left. He got kicked out of a stadium, so he went to go live in New York. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
what?
that was all weird. That whole,
What? Yeah.
sometimes people should probably just be quiet. Her and
Right.
Drew
Right.
aren't
Right.
telling the truth. Her and Drew are
No.
leaving out some major part of the
Do you think
story.
Drew's like give him blowjob? I think that blow him Dennis.
Well, I'd rather start on where Drew
Oh,
was
yeah.
being in the car talking, going like gave us 5 different
Yeah. What?
reasons on why she didn't
Yeah. What
want
is that
the divorce thing to be
coming out?
public. And
Because
it's because she's a fucking liar. Drew's a liar.
yeah, exactly. Like Ralph wants it out. That's insane. Okay,
Right.
it
He wants to
he did
show
something
how
wrong.
bad, and
He
that
did
is part of a narcissistic personality.
something
Like he loves her, but he also loves
controlling her
to
and hurting her, punishing her.
reveal that she's worse than him. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
And
It's like,
that's true.
I dragged you across the floor, but you did this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, eh,
I
Ralph
know.
isn't a good person.
No, I mean
He's
he's not.
not.
He's not.
He's cute.
What do you think about him staying there? But I didn't know he was paying all the bills at the house, right? So if he's paying all the bills,
He
why should
needs
he not?
to. He's the dad.
So
He's the
how's he supposed
man.
to move though? How's he
He's
supposed
the
to pay
man.
it?
Pay that shit.
Yeah, but
Pay it
how's he
all.
supposed to move though? How's he supposed to pay something else? I don't think he really,
Because
you
that's
know.
what men do. When if you were over there eating other people's boxes, look, he had enough money to go have a whole second house when he was on the show.
Did he
He was
really?
never home because he was always at his other house with
Yeah, on the
some other
shore, the
people.
beach,
And
walking on the.
now all of a sudden he ain't got no place to go. Please.
He's like, yeah, I get to stay. I was like, dude, what a loser. I'm like, maybe he pays for it. Like he pays for it. Maybe that. I don't. And why won't he like show up his financials? Does he not have any? You know what I mean? Like, does he not have any money? Like, what? Where's his money? I don't
Because
know.
he owns a baseball team like Sutton Straxex, and
Mm-mm.
he don't.
He owns a baseball team.
No, I don't know. But
Oh, I'm
look,
like,
they try
what?
to look, or like Jennifer Tilly, he has a freaking
No,
whole squirrel. Don't come in here. I do not need you in here, but you are so cute.
I know. I love my
Um,
pets. I feel bad. I forgot.
so or like Jennifer Tilly, where she was about to get half of what was in the bank account, come to find out she could get this, that, and
And
this,
some of the
and
Simpsons.
she ended up getting the Simpsons.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I would rather that. I mean, at the time, they didn't know it was going to be worth what it was. Thank God. Like, which is
What does
awesome.
Ralph even do? What was he
I
doing
don't
when he
know.
met Drew,
No,
except for being sexy as hell?
he is
He
fucking
was so.
sexy. He's
Ooh,
sexy.
I know she misses. He has an Adonis belt. He has
Yeah,
those
yeah.
broad shoulders with all that.
Kind of like
He
Apollo,
looks like a
right?
nice. He looks like a nice like 70-30 dark chocolate mocha and
Oh,
milk chocolate mix. He's like
I ride the shit out.
fine as hell. You know, he smells good. He
Yeah.
looks like he's probably well hung. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I bet
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
knows what to do with everything. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sure she didn't have
Yeah. Until
those
your
type of
business out.
complaints, but he wanted to look better than her. He was more
I know. I
concerned.
don't like guys that want to be prettier than me. I don't like that.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yeah.
cannot be with
That's
you.
what the problem is.
Yeah, and I don't
That's
want
what
to
their
be with
problem
him
is.
and Apollo. I would, man, Apollo is so
Mhm.
fucking
And
I
Martell
know.
Holt,
God damn him.
him,
Yeah,
Apollo. It's a whole tribe of these fools.
yeah, and
A
if
whole tribe
Martell,
of them.
I tell him to never speak, just never ever speak, and then he's okay. Like the
Yeah.
second he opens his mouth, he ruins it. He was definitely one of
Oh, totally. Oh
totally,
my
and it's like
gosh.
it's such a
Look, we're
shame.
talking about them the way they be talking
I
about
know.
women.
Well, it's like they talk about
Just
women.
shut up and be pretty.
I know. Just shut up and don't say a word. Just let me. I got this. Quiet. You know. But I mean, okay, say Charles does have a baby on her, right? Does he even have
Yeah.
any contact with it? Like, what is the
Oh, we
deal?
don't know
Like, she should be a
because
little honest with it if it's true.
Angela's saying that is not true. She's like, oh,
Oh,
wait till you
okay.
guys find out how old Charles Jr. is or something, she's saying, and that she's trying to say that people are off. But also this weekend, what
Mm.
came out
Oh
is
shit, what
that
happened?
Angela Oakley's maiden name does have strikes against her with FINRA, allegedly. It's a
What is
whole thing over
that?
in Lipstick Alley going on. FINRA is the financial something something board, and
What a
it
lipstick
said
out.
that the name Angela Diane Reed was barred from ever doing anything again with because she was working at allegedly the story is
Mm.
that an Angela Diane Reed was working at Wachovia, took a loan out in her grandmother's cousin's name, took the money, paid some mortgage, split the rest of the money, paid some mortgage, but not on the one that she took the loan out for, and then
Oh.
allegedly split the rest of the money with a cousin. And when she was asked why she did it, she said because um, the
Mm.
there was a financial situation caused by the death of a baby's dad or something. It was like a long story, you guys, but they actually
She
had some
committed fraud.
document up there.
Oh wow, she committed fraud for that reason. Oh, that's crazy. Like, I mean, listen, just say you committed fraud because you're a fucking, I don't know, what do you call it? Like me, like I was greedy. I didn't want to fucking, I wanted the money that I was making. I didn't want to make it any. I didn't want to, we couldn't. It was 2008. Shit was bad. The shit was going a little fucked up back then. You probably,
That's when it happened. That's
it's,
when she did it.
I
It
don't,
was in 2008 when she did it.
it's crazy because I was closing 8 loans a month, right? And then, but by that time, by after 2000, it was like 8 a year. By 2009, we were committing mortgage fraud. I was like, and it was little things. Like I was changing a little bit of it. Like we were like the mortgage, we were the processor, we were the underwriter,
Yeah,
we were one of, we were all like in on it,
it
and
was in house.
it was
Right,
all in the house and the outside too. Like, they're out there doing their thing, and everybody did it because we were all making a lot of money, and all of a sudden we weren't, and we were young,
right.
and we didn't go to college, and we thought we thought this was gonna last forever. We didn't know any better.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a greedy drug addict. I was a greedy drug addict. You get greedy and you get caught, and that's what
Yeah,
happened. And that's like she probably did too. Like you're not ready to just not have that money. It's crazy. Like
yeah,
you live off that way, and it was like 10 years of it. It was called the
right.
refi boom back then,
Here, I'm
but
going to share the story with you. I'm going to
crazy.
put the
But
Lipstick
like,
Alley
Terry,
story.
I mean, I don't understand. Like, if people have done things, just put it the fuck out there. Do what the rest of them like. Do what like Monica did. Look, this is what happened. I mean, especially if like people are getting to know you, I would be telling them because
Right.
I mean, again, but then also like only because they're going to bring it up later, not because you owe anybody anything, but like it's going to come up later, and like maybe you were something back in the day, and maybe you should be proud of who you are now. Maybe like Teresa, not Teresa, but me, for instance, you change, and it's like you're proud of who you are, so you put your story out because you're not, because you've done something to change and you're proud of that. But
Okay.
the same thing with
Same thing
Brit.
with
Like
Brooke.
I feel like
Yeah,
she.
so this is the story that came up.
Okay, let me see. Did you send it to me or you want to
Um,
share it?
yeah, I'm sending it right now directly to your Instagram. I'm not sure if it's from my Finsta or my Insta.
Oh, geez.
I
I don't know which one it is. I send them to both now.
have so now that I have my other one back, I'm just like
I don't have my other.
always in something. I'm so thankful to God that I was able to get
Oh, I
that
got it right
access.
here. Okay.
So Lipstick Alley is the
yeah.
holder of this information.
All right, Lipstick Alley story. All right, let me share it.
So she responded. See,
Okay, so
it says she responded. And then if we do
update, Angela responds exposed 44-year-old Angela Oakley scam and fraud banned permanently by financial industry regulation.
yeah, how do we get to the story?
Get to the story, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to. Because the other day when we were in here, or maybe if we go up to the top right here in the
Yeah, maybe I
search
just click
bar
on it.
and type Angela Oakley in that search bar right there, maybe it'll give us the original thing. And it had documents and everything.
Oh shit. That's
So now it has the update. Now all we can find is the update. Maybe they made us take it down. Look, us. I didn't have nothing to do with
no
that.
blog is still this information. I covered it. Is this it right here?
No blog. Yeah, that was it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. The soon to be. Okay. So should I click on the thing up here first? This? Or no?
No, if you just no. If you just scroll down, then all the images should be in there.
That's how she was looking for. Okay, that's funny. Okay, the soon-to-be 44-year-old Diane Oakley Reed, Nee Reed. Okay, out of here. Worked tirelessly to scrub the internet of her past, be it her age, old nose, and dubious financial past. But the internet lives on forever. Angela Diane Oakley, then known as Angela Diane Reed, engaged in a financial crime during her time as a financial analyst at Wachovia, now Wells Fargo. Oh, yeah, that's right. It used to be Wachovia. As a result, she was asked to resign from the bank and is permanently banned by the financial industry regulation FINRA. Okay. Reed, while working as a financial analyst, worked for Wachovia Bank, processed a bank loan. Oh my gosh, she processed it herself in the amount of $17,000, and her, that's not that much though, and her cousin's grandmother's name without authorization. Reed used $11,000 to pay her home mortgage, and the remaining $6,000 was shared by Reed and her cousin. No payments were made to the loan. And on January 30th, 2008, Wachovia wrote off the loan as a loss. She never fucking paid it. After the hearing, Oakley tried to blame her financial crime and dishonesty on the recent passing of her daughter's dad, but this was rejected and she was handed a lifetime ban by FINRA. Angela Oakley was also
FINRA stands for Financial Industry Regulatory Authority. It's a nonprofit organization that regulates brokers, dealers, security firms in the United States. Mission is to protect investors and ensure integrity in the securities market.
Oh, bye. Here's that, or here's the, I guess, the court paper. Shit, I can't read it. I can't make it any bigger. Wait, that's gonna get bigger. Oh shit.
Oh, here, let me see if I can.
Oh shit, I can't get
well, on my phone I can.
Oh, this might be out. No, fucker. Oh wait, if I put my glasses on, I might be able to read that.
Maybe if you make it the whole page, do the other little icon two over.
This one?
Yeah, try that one. No. Yeah, that one. Oh, now let's try to spread it. No. Like after you make it big, then do the enlarge thing. Oh, whatever.
If I put my glasses on, I might be able to read it.
Well, your eyes are better than mine, darling.
Let me get my
But
glasses.
isn't that interesting? So if this is true, then that would be why she knows cause is needed.
Okay. Right? Okay, so it says, oh shit, they're down here too. Oh, hold on. This is horrible. Me and George. Okay, I can read it. Okay. Oh shit, I keep saying I can read it, and then I go back further because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck it. It's too hard. I keep hitting the wrong button. It just says basically. Okay. The response, the respondent violated procedural rule 8210 and conduct rule 2110 by failing to provide information to FINRA in connection with its investigation of her termination from her member firm. For this violation, and respondent is barred from associating with any member of any capacity. Appearances for complainant Karen Whitaker, senior regional, canceled the taxes. I guess that's FINRA people. And then responded to Angela Diane Reid decision on this July 7th, 2009. The Department of Enforcement and for Financial FINRA filed a complaint with the Office of the Hearing Officers alleging the respondent, Angela Diane Reid, violated procedural rule, which we set up there, by failing to respond to FINRA's written information request made. Where am I at? Right there. And such inability in turn threatens investors and markets as associated persons refuse to prove. So basically, she did all that and never fucking paid it. She was only fined $1,200 for it and lost her license for FINRA or whatever that is, which is fucked up. Like, so wait a minute. So is she saying she still has a license and she doesn't really?
Well, now she's saying that she's I think she said, didn't she say mortgage license?
Yeah, is that what this is or no? This isn't mortgage, FINRA, financial.
Yeah,
It's
no, this isn't mortgage. This was for her being a bank person.
But that's a mortgage bank, but she still did a mortgage. Like, she shouldn't be able to. She did a fraudulent mortgage. How the fuck is she allowed to do mortgages? I mean, you don't really need. Well, this is a ban, so
right.
she probably just didn't want a mortgage company, maybe. Maybe she just can't work. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She shouldn't be not allowed to do mortgages. She shouldn't be able to work at a financial.
I think the evidence is.
It's weird. I don't think she's allowed. Where am I at?
On page 6, it says the inability threatens markets. In this case, the evidence establishes and Reid admits that she failed to respond to FINRA's information request in connection with its investigation into her termination and alleged misconduct. Accordingly, the hearing panel finds that Reid violated procedural 8210 and conduct 2110 by failing to respond to written information requests issued by FRNA staff. Now, the sanction is section 4. It says FINRA's sanction guidelines provide that if a person does not respond in any manner to a request for information made pursuant to Rule 8210, a bar should be standard sanctions. If there are mitigating factors present, adjudication should consider suspending the individual in any and all capacities for up to 2 years. A principal consideration in determining sanctions in a failure to cooperate case is the nature of the information requested. In this case, Reid processed a loan in a relative's name without authorization and used the proceeds for her personal use, while Reid admitted to a principal consideration in determining sanctions in failure to cooperate in the case because she didn't provide the information requested. In this case, no problem. Go ahead.
No, I said she didn't even answer them when they were trying to like investigate it. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, she said she admitted it. While Reid admitted to obtaining the unauthorized loan, in her answer to FINRA, she should not have to bring disciplinary proceedings to obtain responses for this information. Furthermore, FINRA is unable to bring disciplinary action against Reid for the underlying misconduct because FINRA no longer has jurisdiction to file complaints against Reid. Reid, therefore, has not undermined FINRA's ability to carry out its in mitigation. Reid asserted at the hearing that she was new to securities and ignorant of the rules. However, Since we warned Reed that during the telephone conversation in September 2008 that a failure to respond for the information could result. Nonetheless, Reed continued to ignore outstanding requests.
Oh.
Moreover, a hearing panel finds that Reed's lack of experience does not mitigate her conduct. I
Mm.
wonder if this is all true. This is
That
crazy.
is kind of crazy. Like, why are you ignoring what they're asking you to do? I don't understand. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, she admits to where's
Hmm.
she a criminal? She didn't get a criminal charge, I guess. I guess the aunt would have to press charge. No, the bank
Well,
should
she did get signed, she did get fined.
$1,200.
So the order is that, oh, she urged them to consider on in page 7 in the second paragraph, you see, it
Yeah.
says that Reed also urged the hearing panel to take
Mm.
into consideration the stress she was under during the fall of 2007 and September 2007. Her father died, and both she and her daughter were grieving his death. In addition, in December 2007,
Oh,
Reed was briefly hospitalized for stomach pains.
oh
The
no.
hearing panel did not find the factors mitigating under the facts,
Wow.
and
Who said who
they
cares?
issued their first request, which she acknowledged.
She's barred the individual from acting as a broker, or otherwise
Yes,
associating with a broker firm. Yeah, so she can't be doing shit. Wait a minute, she's barred
yeah, that's what it says. That's what
or
the order
associating.
is.
So she can't even work at a mortgage company. I can't. Well, she can't work at a board. She can't work at one that brokers their mortgages.
Well, we're going to look at that too because
Yeah.
I think at the end of this, it shows that she currently works and is
Yeah.
named COO of
No.
um, yeah, of Charles Oakley's
Yeah. But
financial company. So I don't
no
know. I
way.
don't know. But the order is she got fined and needs to pay
That's,
$1,214, which
that's a lot. That's not,
includes administration fees of
yeah.
$750, and
Oh,
she
good grief.
can not
Do this. She can do this. She
order.
cannot be this person right here. She cannot be this person. As far as it, I mean, it looks like financial consult. I mean, it's consulting, so I don't know. Do they do any kind of brokering there? Maybe. I mean,
I
let's
don't
see what they.
know. But I was looking for the part where it says did you see the ban for life?
Yeah,
What page is that on?
right here. That's on the one with all the colors. This,
Okay.
I think right here, Diane
Oh, right
Reed.
here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
you're right.
barred.
I
That big
wonder,
freaking thing.
and
Like
if this
even
is
like
the same
dashboard.
girl.
It's the same girl. It has to be, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean,
You
well
see
then,
in the red,
yeah.
scroll down, darling, and it'll show you what I just said
Okay.
in the red words right there,
Yeah. Right here. Oh, wow. Hold on.
right above the colors.
Yeah, right here. Bard. Clearance
So
Bard
a little more, like
up.
scroll, yeah, scroll up, I think,
Angela
or
Diane Reed,
down.
registered broker.
Oh, Angie, thanks for coming through. Right above the
Look down here.
colors in red, it
Yeah.
says 6 years after being banned by FINRA for financial crime, she
Oh, I don't see that.
marries Charles Oakley while heavily pregnant and
Ooh.
continues to engage. And do you see that? And continues
Uh,
to engage, like right above the box, it should be. Oh
mm.
no, you're just looking at the picture. Darn.
Yeah.
If you
I
go
was looking
back
at
to
it
the
right here.
thread, if you go back to the actual thread,
Oh, the
there's,
thread. Duh, duh. Okay, we got the thread.
yeah,
Sorry.
no
Get out of that.
worries, darling.
Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. Get out of that. Out of the image. Shit. There's Angela. Hold on. Oh, I lost it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. I got it. Okay. All right. So I'm back in the thread. And let me share it again. This is crazy. I mean, if she knows she's probably teetering on the line of something, not doing something. Like maybe she's like barely getting away with it. Maybe she's allowed to have it. She's allowed to be an advisor, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Because
because
it
it didn't
says
say
she's
she should have
currently the chief financial officers of
Yes.
Oakley Financial, managing high network individuals despite her financial background.
Wow. She's lucky she didn't go to prison. I'm reading what the people were saying. Like this is
Well, failure to respond, I don't feel like that should be prison worthy, even if
no,
you are in finance. And
no.
even if she did take like
I mean, it
$6,000,
wasn't that much. It
um,
wasn't like an $80,000 loan. It wasn't that much. She did go pay her mortgage
right,
with it. You know what I mean?
right.
It's not
But
like she went blew it. It's not
that's
good.
still not why she's in trouble. Like she
Um,
said in her response, they didn't have the authority to get her in trouble for her actions.
oh,
They
okay, okay.
only got her in trouble for not responding to the request to investigate her
Let's
actions.
see it, see it, see it. I got it.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, Angie. I looked up Angela's license. She doesn't have one. Oh wow, Angie. Good luck. Angie looked up
Oh,
Angela.
for the mortgage licenses? Didn't she say she was a
Britt
mortgage
does.
license?
She said she has some kind of license. She goes, I have license, and you don't know what you're talking about. To Britt, Britt has a license.
Yeah, we looked it up.
This messy bitch, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, stop being so messy. You're fucked up. Like, you're not all fucking squeaky clean, bitch. Like, I don't know. Like, she's being awfully fucking messy for somebody that is literally a liar. Like, she's a liar. She literally said she had a license and she doesn't. That's a lie. You know,
Right.
you're barely going after Britt. Like, are you going after Britt for saying something in the
Oh,
heat of the
she's
moment?
going after Britt.
Yeah, like,
That
and
was
this
like,
was probably very upset. Like, I'm going to lose my license. You know what I mean? Like, in a very like
right,
state
right. I
of,
don't think she said it like as a definite, my license
right.
is gone. There's no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. And so
Nope.
maybe back to what
Damn.
we were saying,
Yeah.
maybe that's where the foreshadowing comes in, is there's a rift forming between Shamia and
Yeah.
Brit because of that little thing. And maybe that will be, I don't know what you can say about a person's child to make it okay. But so I'm
Yeah.
not already trying to precursor that if that's really what happened, if they
Yeah.
play it, you know. But
What do you think about what do you think about Drew going to Brit and like literally like questioning her about everything that she heard? Like it's not like
hey babe,
I don't like the fact that
you
Drew
gonna
of
cut
all
it off?
people sat her down and was asking her questions about what she did in her sex life. Did you sell your cat? The cat? Did you ever do porn? Did you get paid for it? Like Drew, like you reach out to somebody to be there for them, and you're like Drew was like Team Troll, I guess. I don't know, but when she meets up with her, like, why are you already jumping into like a bunch of questions? Like you're about to get exposed because your ex husband thinks you're fucking a liar, Drew. So you're gonna sit there and question Britt about her past when we already had Kenya bring it the fuck up. We know. Like Kenya already told us, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was right for Drew to question her. You know what I mean? Like for what? What the fuck do you care at this point? Like at this point it was reminding me of fucking when Kenya was like coming out from like Gate and telling everybody's business. Like you are supposed to be I don't know. Like if you're on this team or you're on this team, if you're on this show and Kenya's no longer there, and you know that this shit is all like what was going on had to do with whatever Kenya did. Why the fuck do you care? Why are you bringing it up? Why are you questioning her? I don't understand that part. I just thought it was just unnecessary. You know, like
Yeah.
completely
What
unnecessary.
what were you saying?
I think it was just completely unnecessary. Like to question Britt about what Kenya had exposed.
Yeah,
Drew.
that was disgusting. I didn't like that Drew did that. And that made me think about that rumor also, the allegedly that Drew had something to do with it too.
Oh
And
shit.
and then what made me feel like she had something to do with it even more is that Kenya's good lying ass said
Yeah.
that Drew specifically didn't have anything to do with it. So I'm
Right,
like,
right,
he's
right,
lying so much. That's probably the one person that does. Because
right.
plus, remember, we looked at how Drew hung back. Drew
Yeah,
was so appalled that she left. Drew and the Ming Lee girl that we talked about both
mainly,
have the same woman interests. Remember when allegedly Drew was being exploring her sexuality with that
yeah,
girl Ty?
yeah, yeah,
Remember?
yeah, Ty, yeah,
And
yeah, from Love
right,
with Hip
so
Hop Ty.
right.
Yeah.
So Mean Lee right now is dating Ty.
No.
So yes, yes, yes.
Oh God.
So yeah,
Ty's
so it's all
messy.
kind of messy in real life, right?
Yeah, Ty's kind
And
of. I like Ty. I would do that. I like Ty. 'Cause
yeah,
that was
so
my
because that's going to be Ming Lee's love interest on that show.
Oh no shit!
Yeah,
Wow,
Ty gets around.
she does. She was in a. She
Yeah,
was.
Ty started.
How long was she with what's her face from Love and Hip Hop?
She was with Mimi
Yeah, me.
Faust, right?
Yeah,
She was with
yeah.
Mimi Faust for a long time.
Stevie J's ex. Yeah,
Yeah,
a long
yeah.
time. And I didn't buy
Who
it,
did
but
Mimi break the shower bar with?
hmm.
Who did Mimi break the shower bar with?
I think Stevie.
That was with Stevie and she
I
broke the shower
think.
bar.
Yeah, I
That
think. I
shit was
think.
up there. She had a whole lot of people breaking things in the bathroom.
I know.
That was a good one.
Like,
But
if I
yeah,
was
Ty gets
like,
around,
if I had to deal with his ass, I'd probably become a lesbian too. I mean, he's a fucking mess.
right? Oh my gosh.
But I honestly, I like their friends as much as people talk shit on Stevie. I like her. I like their relationship and how they co-parent. You know, as much as it's like it could be toxic sometimes, I do think it would be. Yeah, I think I like their friendship, but I mean, it is what it is. Steve's a fucking weirdo. He's the creeper. He's part of the creep crowd. The creeps. It was the creep squad.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's part of the
Speaking the
creep squad.
Creepersons.
Yeah, and then he married poor Faith. I'm like, if Faith married him in good faith, I think.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
he goes and fucks around, man.
And then he pulled out her Whitney and they were both spagacked all the time. Their eyes were
I
so
didn't
glazed
know. I
over in
didn't
every
know.
show.
I didn't know
Oh my gosh.
she did that.
Ugh.
Mm.
And then did he record her or did she record him when they
Uh,
were going through it in the bedroom?
I don't
It was
know. I
that was
remember.
crazy. They go, oh my
No one else
gosh.
was crazy. Friggin' Jocelyn, Tommy. I think it was Jocelyn, Tommy, and oh god, there's one other person. And they had like something with the calling the cops in the room and like I know Stevie was
Uh
Stevie. I don't know. There was some weird fucking situation
uh,
with Jocelyn
yeah.
and then Stevie. Was it Stevie she was with? Yeah. No. Yeah, Jocelyn, right? Who was Stevie with? Jocelyn, right? Anyway, there's a whole situation. It was either Tommy or the other girl.
Look, did you see what Angie said?
Oh,
Because we're way over there right now, Krista.
we are.
Angie's bringing us back.
Where's she at? Where's she at?
Angela Denise. We were looking at Angela Dion. That other name said Dion. Angela Denise Reed would be the name and put state of
Oh,
Georgia. Portia never
okay.
said names, but Kenya on her confessional specifically said Drew Ming Lee did not give her anything. So
She
Kenya
kept
gave up
saying
names.
it.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, like
Angie.
she says it all
Exactly.
the time. She's like, no, nobody gave it to me. Nobody gave it to me. Nobody gave it to me.
Yeah.
Nobody. I was like, why do you keep saying that?
Whatever Kenya said, it's opposites.
Right.
Opposites.
She's
Yeah.
a horrible.
Did you see her
Angie.
crazy freaking half hour of lies?
Mm-mm. Which one?
Kim did a whole half hour.
I
She
haven't
was
seen
like,
it.
"Oh, you're gonna see my side. I'm gonna be vindicated." Remember, she was on that
Of course,
trip.
she's
So then she started
vindicated.
a YouTube. She started a YouTube channel. Well,
Oh, we're
now
going
she
to
has
that.
two.
Oh, we're going to that after
And
this.
there's a
Uh,
31-minute video of
we're going to
lies.
that.
It
We're
took
going to
me
that.
2 hours to get through it because I had so many
Yo,
freaking thoughts. It was
why does she
crazy.
fucking?
Everything she said was a lie.
She would
She
have like
says
literally.
she's an OG. She says that she supports women. That why would somebody come for my business right after calling her an insurance fraud hoe and getting her investigated?
What
She's
is
like,
she
why are
talking
people
about?
leaving me bad Yelps? It was like
What the hell? Is she out of her
crazy.
mind? Does she not? Is she delulu? Does she not have like? She wants us not to believe her own eyes. Is that
I'm
what she's
telling
saying?
you,
People that
it's
tell me not to believe
crazy.
my own eyes are fucking weirdos. Okay, don't tell me not to believe my own eyes because it's not like Kenya. It's not about believing you or believing
Hey,
anybody.
Allie.
You can see. Hey, Allie. It's about believing what we see. Not we don't have to believe you or Allie. I'm
Right.
Allie. You or fucking Larry. We can believe our own eyes, just like with Baldoni and Lively. We don't need to believe either
Yeah.
fucking one of them. We have proof. Like, don't tell me not to
Uh-huh.
believe my own eyes. That pisses me off. Kenya, you fucking
Right.
ass. And again, I'm gonna find her YouTube channel because I got some shit to say to her about Bolo Gate. So she wants to have a YouTube channel. We'll have a YouTube fight because Bolo was the Bolo Gate thing. Like, you're not a girl's girl. You
Right.
proved it then.
Right.
She proved it back then because like, and then you're gonna sit here and blame somebody else for you fucking your fucking reputation and your
Right.
business by going
I
after a girl because she probably
Wait
fucked
till you see it. Wait, no, you're thinking this right now. Wait till you're gonna blow a
Ugh.
gasket, Krista.
Am
You're
I,
gonna
I'm,
blow a
I am
fucking
already blowing a
gasket.
gasket because I couldn't even believe that she
Exactly.
was lying on her fucking interviews already. Like,
Exactly. She couldn't
And
get on
again,
anybody else's platform to lie.
she
Now
probably is breaking up
she
this whole crowd. Like she's gonna break up this. She's not happy that they're having a good time. So it's probably her that throws a wrench in everything later. You know what I mean?
I love Angie too,
She's a jealous bitch. I like
right?
it. Angie needs to stop though. Angie
No,
needs
no,
to
no.
stop.
Angie, my curvy right here.
Mm.
She was saying
Sorry,
she
I'm thinking
loves
about
me. She
Angela.
sees me in
I'm
the
sorry,
Instagram.
Angie. Yeah, Angie, thanks for coming, guys. Thanks for coming, Curvies. I love you guys. I love having Large up here with me too, because
And we love
being on the most benevolent timeline available. All these.
the most benevolent timeline
I mean, and
available.
like I feel like
Where we
feel
are,
like
that's where we
something happened.
go.
Like something happened today when with
Mhm.
something changed. You know, because
Yeah.
in another reality, the Pope is okay. You know what I mean? Like something
Right.
major.
Ooh.
I told
And
you, remember
then
the presidents
did
went up the
well, did you
shooting?
see like who had just visited him within 24 hours of his thing?
No, who? I'm scared.
JD Vance.
No,
Yes.
God, that's fucked up.
Yes.
Why? Just to say hi? Hey.
It was Easter. He was there
Oh,
for Easter, and then the
oh.
Pope died Easter Monday.
You remember the one time? There was one time. I think it was not this Pope. The Pope before this. They have a video of him walking away or the window, and he disappears. It was actually a
Bulletproof thing.
hologram of him because he was sick, but he still wanted to say hi to the people. It's really
Oh,
weird. It's
I
weird.
didn't
I
see
get it.
that.
Like if they're sick, I get that part. You know what I mean? If they're not able to come to a window, use maybe like a backup or like a clone, not a clone. I'm sorry, a double,
Yeah.
or they do the hologram. But I think maybe he might have passed away like a while ago. Maybe passed away. I don't know. And they wanted to wait till after Easter to announce it. You see, I start
I
getting all
don't
weird.
know. He took a hand. He was
What
sitting.
is
They have
she?
footage of
What
him
is she?
shaking JD Vance's hand and
Oh,
some lady's hand. And then they took a picture together. He was in a wheelchair. He talked. And then the next day,
that
they
was it.
just announced he died. He passed this morning,
Double
right?
pneumonia. That's hard to come back from double pneumonia when you're that age. But rest in peace, sir.
Yes, rest in
Right.
peace.
Rest in peace. Yeah, I got all my sacraments. So I definitely want to go. All right, so I have to take a pee break. Do you guys care? Do we take over for like 5
No, no,
seconds?
no. I'm going to
And then
read about why would somebody want their court records sealed?
yeah,
Well,
that, and
because
then we're gonna go to the Kenya thing after that. All right, I'll
okay,
be right back.
because I really need to try to understand. Well, no, I don't need to try to understand lies like my cousin told me this weekend. Sealing divorce records protects privacy, safety, and can safeguard financial or business information. This is particularly useful for victims of domestic violence, those with children or individuals who are concerned about the public disclosure of sensitive personal financial details. Privacy protection. Sealing prevents public access to private information contained in the divorce paperwork, such as financial details, personal struggles, and sensitive health information. Safety for victims of domestic violence. It can shield victims from potential harm by preventing their abuser from accessing information like the address or their place of employment. Protecting children. Sealing can prevent the identification of children in divorce records, safeguarding their privacy and potential safety concerns. Safeguarding proprietary business information. It can protect confidential business information from competitors who might use it to their advantage. Preventing reputation damage. Sealing can protect against the public dissemination of false allegations or other information that could harm someone's reputation. Financial privacy. Sealing can prevent the financial disclosure of assets, debts, income, which could lead to the identity theft or financial risks. In essence, sealing divorce records offers a way to protect individuals and their families from the potential harm and inconvenience of having their private information made public during a divorce proceeding. That was it.
Oh wow. So I mean, were we open her records? Do you think we could get her records or no? Because it was a while ago.
Um, which one's records now? Oh,
So I mean,
I had already went. I
no.
think you have to pay.
Oh,
So,
not.
now that they would be open,
Hmm. Yeah, couldn't we find like
let's see how to get. Divorce records.
because I want to see what she has in there. Like, what is it that she's hiding from us? You know? I mean, she's way. I mean, to be so dramatic about it. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and she lied.
My kids. Like, your kids are going to be adults one
But
day.
she didn't say that till later.
But what
She
her
was
other-
like, "Oh, it's to
Yeah,
protect Ralph." Please.
of course,
Is
yeah.
she mixed with Sweet Tea? Is she protecting her abuser all of a sudden? What Kool-Aid is she drinking in the middle of a divorce where the fool won't even get out the fucking basement right? And you're like wanting to protect him? Please. You're full of lies. You're full of lies.
Oh no, my eyelash just fell off. Oh well, put my glasses on. My eyelash fell off. I listen. I want to get her court records because I do want to see what she's hiding, but I'm probably look it up later. But I want to go to Kenya's page because or Kenya's channel.
So you
Because
contact the
what else do we
Superior
have? Yeah.
Court,
You
Vital
look at. Let me
Records.
see. Portia. I mean, all right. So we get to like Cowboy Carter or whatever she's doing in Nashville, Portia. But why? All right. So what do you think about her inviting Drew anyway? She's messy, but do you think it was okay to like?
It's
Drew was
classic housewives. That's just how
it is.
Angie K ended up at the Twixie freaking
Yep.
pink hotel with her
Yep.
handwritten Sharpie shirt, including her in the group. And now her and Mary are best friends. Mary was like, "Don't talk to me." And
I
now
know.
her and Mary are best friends, all
Like that.
because she went on that trip. You know what I mean? So that's
Yeah.
classic. I don't mind Angela doing it. And Portia didn't say no. Portia could have said, "No, I didn't invite her for a reason.
Right.
Don't use your +1 on her." It was
Right.
obvious that it was about to happen, just like on Married to Medicine. It was obvious that Apollo was going to come because she had already called and talked to Phaedra before it happened. So you can't be mad. You can't be
Yep,
mad.
exactly. And she really, I mean, she's like, I'm not gonna let anything ruin this. But I mean, Drew thought that she was welcome. Like Drew thought that the person said it was okay. But you see later, I think hold on, let me see, it's a sneak peek right here. I think that's the one that's starting right now. No, I mean, if you can find her divorce papers, I'll look up what's Kenya Moore?
No, you have to go to like Vital Records. It says,
No, I mean I'm gonna look up Kenya's YouTube channel. I'm gonna look up
oh, it's supposed to be, and that was the thing too. So she announces, "Oh, I'm going to do it on my YouTube channel on Friday." And Friday comes and she doesn't drop a video because it's something wrong. But in the meantime, if you go to look for Kenya Moore's channel, it was not popping up. Only videos about her would pop up. But it's official Kenya Moore or Kenya Moore official.
I
Now
got
she has 2 channels.
okay, I got Kenya
And
Confessionals, and then is there another one? Hold on, let me see.
so there's at official Kenya Moore and at Kenya Moore official.
Okay. Well, what is this? All right, Kenya Moore. What's this? At Kenya Moore. Okay. In my words, that's not it, right? Official. Why can't I find? I only have her confessional ones. No. Kenya. She went live on here, or did she go? She have it on Instagram too. All I have is her more confessional on confessionals. Oh my God, Mims made a video about it. All right, hold on. It has to be this one. Monthful up. It's tried to silence. Is that it? Can you see what I say? Or no? Yeah, you guys can see that, right? All I have is our confessionals.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I can see it.
Is it
so
confessional? It's not
yeah,
this, right?
that one. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
that's the one. But
Okay.
first play the 1 minute and 50. Yeah, play that one
Okay.
first. The 1 minute 50 second one. So yeah, there was this huge thing, and she didn't come live when she said she would. And
Should I
now
hide
this
it
is
or make sure?
all after she made fun of Nene going to YouTube, was after she told Nene to just go basically die quietly. They're
Oh,
done with you. You need to know when to leave, and
wow.
you need to read the message. And basically she was embarrassing herself. And what we're about to see
Oh my God, I'm gonna blow my mind, isn't it?
in the level of embarrassment, this is like the literal. If she would have been on a pedestal in my mind, this would have been like the proverbial fall from
Okay.
grace.
All right.
It's
So,
we're about to witness 33 minutes of illusion.
okay.
It's beyond,
Okay.
in my opinion, allegedly,
Okay.
speculatively, she
But
crazy.
should I hide it or should I hide it or play it?
No. Everybody's just been playing it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Everybody's
Oh,
just
shoot.
been
I gotta
playing
hold
it
on.
and
I gotta hold
commenting.
on.
You can speed it up like to 125 if you want.
Okay. All right. Let's do
But
this one
everybody's
first.
been
She was yelling.
Boop, boop, boop. Shh, bitch, be quiet. I told you to speak. No. All right, let's speed her up to there. All right, God, everybody put their Delulu hats on. We're going to Deluluville. Kenya's in the fucking, she's the leader of the train. Can everybody see it? All right, here we go. You're there, larger. Right, here we go.
And screaming, and it was then that I heard her say the following words. That's why I keep a for like you. You didn't hear it. I heard it. It didn't make the edit. We're 3 weeks into filming, and this girl we don't know is threatening to unalive me. Live interview where Andy asked her, did she have her? And she said, oh no, I didn't have a. Well,
This is sped up and she sounds normal.
I have proof otherwise. Investigate that
That's
night.
part of the
Everyone went
reason
home.
I said speed it up.
But weeks later, you want to say, oh, we had an investigation and found that you weren't in violation of the policy.
Okay, that's a fact, bitch. What else?
Hey, did you have a headache? No. Okay, investigation closed. Any place that it will put people in danger and say you have a gun, do not be committing a crime. That's not a crime. That's not against policy. I'm just asking the question. That happened in Beverly Hills. You think she would be in jail or punished or out of a job? You think if she had said that to Kyle or Teresa Giudice or any other housewife on any other show, you think she would still have a job? I'm just asking a question. And you may end up having to delete this, but I'm going to say it. You tell me if it's hard, but where I'm from, that's why the decision was made. Leave me alone. The person likely will leave you alone. They certainly wouldn't be going around playing victim. They would just go on about their business and find another target. That's that. You want the truth? That's the truth.
Okay. Oh, all right. Just nothing.
So that was
That
what
was her-
she released on like Monday, and then she was
And here
like
comes
stacking it for Friday. So then Friday comes, and this didn't come out till
So it's her
Saturday.
Okay. Okay. We fast forward it. Is anybody interviewing her, by the way, or is she just talking?
She's gonna nope. Well, she has. I don't know if who's in the background talking to her,
Okay.
but I hear a man's voice. I don't know if anybody knows in the chat who's helping her with this.
Okay. Everybody can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're all good. All right. Oh God.
Off by referencing something that means so much to me, especially right now. It is a quote from Kendrick Lamar. Wait, what's the quote? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I'm being serious. Okay, they try to rig the game, but they cannot fake influence. They, you know who they is, tried it, girl, tried to rig the game, meaning, hey, we're gonna try to make you think this over here. You cannot fake influence, and I am influential.
I'm sorry. What? Hold on. I gotta get one down a little bit. I'm sorry. What? Okay. So keep going. Keep going, Delulu. Did nobody say you're not?
Hey everyone, it's your girl Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore hair care. Kenya Moore hair spa. Kenya Moore YouTube.
Kenya Moore, nothing. Kenya Moore's a loser.
Anyway, this is my first ever YouTube content that I'm putting out myself, and I'm so proud of myself because I am taking back the narrative instead of everyone speaking on me, and quite frankly, everyone making money off of me. That part. Even sitting down in the interview chair, I haven't done that like 4 years. So guess what? I'm doing it for you. Thank you for joining me, and be sure to subscribe because you do not want to miss any of this hot, smoking, piping hot tea. Let's get into it. let's get into the receipts. Okay. More receipts. I have more receipts for you. And I want to just talk about some things that I have been seeing out in the atmosphere that are completely laughable, most of it, but also in a lot of ways just really dumb. Yeah, I said it, dumb. Portia, in her recent YouTube, alluded to another housewife sending me the photos of the now infamous photos that were shown during my spa opening.
I know for a fact that one of these housewives who is still on the show is the one who gave Kenya a big part of that nude information.
So number one, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. The photos were online on various porn sites, many porn sites. I don't watch porn. I'm not a porn expert. I don't enjoy it. I don't participate. I don't get anything from it. Okay. I would like to just rather see my own body in action, maybe in a mirror or something like that. But I'm not going to sit there and watch porn. The investigators and everyone involved, not including Drew Sidora, found those images and they're still there. That brings me to Ming Lee. Someone said that Ming Lee was somehow involved because they know each other, and Ming said out of her own mouth that she has a lot of evidence of Britt Edie's past performances, gigs. Let me say this.
What was that? What did you say?
11/11.
11/11. I wasn't sure. What is posted? All right. So there's things coming up here. Okay. I'm trying to see what you put up here. Okay.
For the people in the back, we did not get any photos from any person. They came directly from a search online.
Where, Kenya? Fucking where, Kenya? Say the site. Is she a liar? Like she's lying.
The photos that were revealed are not considered revenge porn.
No.
I went so far as, oh my God, did I do something wrong? I don't know this lady. I don't know any of her ex-boyfriends. I don't know any of her ex-friends. I've never seen this lady before in my life. I want to make sure I didn't break any laws. So I engaged a local attorney who advised me about the federal law as well as the Georgia state law. I shared photos that were readily available online. I did not commit revenge porn. I shared a publicly available photo that was accessible online. If I showed Kim Kardashian's sex tape right now,
it's unsolicited porn, Kenya. The people that you showed it to, that's in violation of unsolicited porn, bitch. Sorry.
Revenge porn? It's not. And then while we're talking about that, I've already said it was wrong. I should not have done it at my salon, this beautiful salon that I've worked so hard for.
Yes.
That spent a lot of money on, that money that could have been spent in other areas, including supporting my child. So yes, I am very sorry that I shared the photos because it wasn't right, but I did not break the law. And I'm very sorry for what I did. So in the comfort of my own home, I was joking around with my bestie.
Okay, wait.
My very best friend, Brandon
Can you pause
the
it
Chaser.
for a second?
Yep.
Can you pause it for a second? And I
Yep.
just sent you something in Instagram
Okay.
where I went to what's called Google, and it's this often used search engine.
Ooh.
And I typed in there, there's this thing and you type it in, right?
Mhm.
And I said, what is revenge porn in Georgia? And I just texted you what it says.
Okay.
And she's sitting here just lying, saying it like just because she's saying it really pretty and like it's the truth.
It's
But
also
yes, but it strengthened its laws, and specifically
okay.
in recent years, falsely.
You
When
want me to
does
read
it become a felony? No, look
Okay.
at when does it become a felony?
Okay. However, second and subsequent offenses are considered felonies. A person convicted can be sentenced up to 5 years behind bars or fined up to $100,000. The offense is also a felony, regardless of whether it's a first offense or not. If the images are posted to any type of adult site specializing in such images. Okay.
So for her to say, oh, it was on a porn website readily available and I got them from
Where?
there. What does
Where?
it say again? It says
Specifically,
that's
the
what
law-
makes it specifically a felony.
Yes, the law defines this as a website peer-to-peer file sharing site. Thumbnail gallery, movie gallery, linkless live webcam, web page, or message board that advertises or promotes its service. Showing premiering. Oh man, premiering. And she's lying about knowing her ex-boyfriends too. Sexually, sorry. Promotes its services showing friends or distributing sexual explicit conduct. It's charged as a felony. The penalties are the same of those noted above. It can be all too easy to make poor decisions in a moment of anger. However, decisions involving sharing explicit images of someone without their permission can have long-lasting consequences. It's all too easy to have someone go into your phone or computer. Okay, but see up here. People often associate revenge porn with sharing these images to get back and forth boyfriends or girlfriends, thus the term revenge porn. However, they also can be shared by third parties trying to embarrass or harm someone. The threat of posting such images also could, can be used to threaten or bribe others. In recent years, Georgia has threatened its law. A first offense, if the images are posted some places online, for example, on someone's social media page,
Can you move the comment, please, beautiful?
Huh?
Can you move that comment from Angie, please?
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
Is it in the way?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Okay, there.
Okay. In recent years, Georgia has strengthened the law. The first offense, if the images are posted some places online, for example, on someone's social media page, is a high and aggravated misdemeanor. If the nude or sexually explicit image, whether real or falsely created, is considered harassment or causes someone financial loss while serving no purpose for the person depicted, so it becomes a felony after what she did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So for her to be sitting up here in this freaking thing, continuing to lie, continuing and cussing out. I mean, I'm not all super pro the network, but this is wrong. Like she's
a liar.
muddying the waters with these lies. And now for her to bring race into it, you guys know for
she
a
did?
fact. Yeah, she just was like, would this have happened to Teresa?
Oh,
Would this have happened to Kathy?
You're
Well,
right.
you know what I mean? That's her bringing race into it.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
not only did she not support Nene when Nene said she was experiencing this, but now for her to bring it in under false pretenses, this bitch committed a felony and she's invoking the race card. I'm very pissed right now.
I know, and how dare her fucking say she's turning? She's making it like she's like she did this, and now you did this, and you said and you're feared for your life, but that's what the fuck you went and did. You know what I mean?
She's going to lie some more about it. Wait, it's even going to get worse. Okay. She's such a freaking liar, though. This is so harmful to just, the movement for Black culture because she literally has, like, I'm telling you, other people that look like me are arguing with me in favor of Kenya's bullshit.
Oh.
This is horrible. This is race baiting. This right here is race baiting because she committed a fucking felony.
Yeah, she's fucking literally. It's not fucking about race. It's what the fuck you did was wrong. That's it. What's
on the show with Phaedra, and I was in my closet and I brought out one of my firearms, and I'm like, oh, do I have to use this on Phaedra? And I giggling, ha 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 ha.
Oh, thanks for telling us how much of a fucking felony that was.
Phaedra was not around, nowhere to be present. Phaedra never saw it. I never said it in any threatening way. I was not upset. You cannot compare apples to oranges. If you want to do that, this Phaedra sitting on the
whoa. You brought out a firearm and you said, do I have to use this on Phaedra?
And the person showed the weapon. Name the person, showed the weapon. Those are the two things that it takes to make it, at least it could be a felony or a misdemeanor. But if you show the means that you can carry out the intent of what you said, which was to put a hot one in her donkey ass. She said to put a hot one in her donkey ass. What's better, her taser or this? And she threatened Phaedra at least 3 times in that closet. Wow. And she's trying to gaslight us, you guys, that she didn't do a felony. We showed you what a felony is. And now she's trying to gaslight us even more.
But how the fuck did make her what she did to Britt doesn't fucking math. It doesn't add up. It doesn't make no sense. You did that because she distributed a fire. I'm sorry, she said something in a heat of the moment, right? Which she said, but what you did was actually bring out your firearm. You said, right? She brought out her firearm. And but what does that warrant? What you did though? You're still fucking out of here. You're still fucked up, Kenya.
You guys make
all right. Let's finish. Let's keep going. It's only 5 minutes in.
Reunion couch with her taser ready for me count.
Wow.
Okay, moving on.
Tell us about your first interaction with Britt and why you feel like she misinterpreted your energy.
I don't think she misinterpreted anything. It was all very calculated. So the first interaction I had with all of the ladies was actually really pleasant. I was excited to meet them. It was season 16. I'm like, oh my God, this is.
So she just admitted, didn't she just say that it was all very calculated, that she didn't misconstrue anything?
Yes.
It's crazy, you
season
guys.
16.
She's an asshole.
I'm the only one standing that's a real OG, 12, 13.
Yeah, you fucked it up just like Teresa.
15 years in, and I felt like I could be mother to everyone. I'm a mother, okay?
What?
Show these girls I've been through the fire. I know what it's like to be a newbie. I know what it's like to be here,
And divorced.
I know everything that could possibly happen has happened to me on this show.
Willowgate.
And I felt like I could speak, as someone that could be supportive, could read a girl if she's wrong. And my first interaction with all of the newbies, I was like, oh, you girls are so pretty. Kelly was there, Brittany was there, everyone was there except for Angela at the moment, and also Drew. And I just remember coming in, just being very pleasant to everyone. And there was an issue about a ring that someone made. I feel as though that was clearly a made-up issue. If someone has an engagement ring on and not a wedding band, not the other way around, because if you just have on one ring and it's just a circular ring, that's usually a wedding band. Now, you could choose to wear whatever you want to wear on your hand. No one's saying that. I was confused at what she was saying about it being a new ring or a different ring, or her second ring is actually what she said. I'm like, oh, you've been married before? I don't know this girl. I never seen her before in my life. So
you know what was confusing?
You're wearing an engagement ring.
What was so confusing about it is, why the fuck are you asking?
Right. Why
were you asking? And why does Kenya, that's the bigger question, Kenya, is why in this video, when you allegedly finally got your divorce, do you have on a wedding ring with a band and everything? Is it so you can display to us why you're thinking it should have looked like that, but you're not married? But she also posted a picture with her, Brooklyn, and Mark this weekend, and it said "in time, everything" or something like that, and it was Brooklyn and Mark visiting together.
Wait a minute,
she crazy.
Yeah, that lawyer, exactly. That it is. You cannot show somebody. It is said, even if it's made up, even if it's created like out of like AI or something, it's still illegal. It was illegal, Kenya. What the fuck you did was literally showing her fucking dick. That is not. That. What is it? If it's not
revenge, next confessional needs to be about.
Porn. Yes, it is porn, and you put it as revenge. You did it as revenge. Yeah. Okay. So what the fuck do you mean?
I'm assuming that
free legal advice.
It doesn't match with what I'm scared of her. I like she should have been banned for what she said. What the fuck's that have to do with what you did though? Like you went and did that. Like it doesn't matter. You're scared of her. Why don't you get security to kick her the fuck out then? Have her searched. I don't know. Can you do something other than what you did?
Either you're engaged or you're I don't think.
The fuck do you care? That's too much thinking for me right now. Like you just thought about that way too long right here.
I think my fans know and I'm being shady. I think that.
Why the fuck you being shady, bitch?
Call me the shady.
And why does she think that she's a fan when she's hanging out with her alleged nemesis? Why are you? So she's saying basically that Britt should have known she was being shady.
How the fuck would she know that? Like
exactly.
Like literally, you don't know me, bitch. Like how the fuck do I know? You're asking about me and you're being a cunt about it. You weren't fucking saying nice spot.
Right? It being a complete see you next Tuesday. And I totally believed Britt when she said, imagine being attacked by one of the people you thought would have embraced you. And I can totally see Britt thinking that her and Kenya were going to be on their pretty girl shit. They were about to be on their pretty girl shit. You know what I mean?
Pretty.
And instead she had a dossier.
Yep. And then said she fucking literally, and again, I really still have it in my, now, again, you say you don't know any of her exes. Yes, you do, because you're friends at Ming Lee. So obviously you know one of her exes. You know it's Rick Ross. We still don't know. Do we know whose penis it is yet? I wouldn't know whose penis it is. Because I would consider it revenge porn for the guy too. And I remember her saying that she did something when she was in her teenager. She was a teenager when she was her teenager.
She said she let a guy tape her in high school.
So what the fuck? That's the only thing that she could have gotten. Where'd she find that on a porn site? She said she didn't do anything on the webcam. So you're a liar. Hey, guys. Yeah. Seriously, like Grandma Kelly, this is crazy. She's wild. This is like, I know. She's acting like such a fucking entitled twat. Like she thinks she's got something here.
That wasn't shady.
Huh?
We know what my shady looks like. Let's move on. It wasn't shady. So after I saw her and, we had the whole moment again about the hug was a very awkward. I don't like to hug. If you see me out in public,
You're a liar. You hug everybody.
I will probably never hug you because I do believe people transfer energy to you and you have to really kind of know someone and know where they're coming from to hug them. So I don't really hug people that I don't know. That's not a crime. That is a boundary that I have for myself, and people need to respect that. It's not personal. Then we get to the next time I see her, the Balmain event. I'm like, oh, you look so beautiful, like a Balmain Barbie. You look amazing. Hi, Balmain Barbie. How are you?
Yes.
Hi. I hugged her then, hugged her when I saw her another time, hugged her at the dinner.
That was a pat. That wasn't a hug.
That's a hug without getting makeup on me.
And she was complaining every step of the way. And I'm like, this girl has very bad energy, but I paid the dust and I just went on to have a good time because I was actually having a really good time at the dinner before it went left. So the whole thing about being targeted, her being targeted by me, people asking her if I did something to her, she can't answer why, because it didn't happen. You want to know what I really think happened? I think that when she was interviewing for Real Housewives of Atlanta, she wanted the villain role. She wanted to come after me because she felt like, okay, well, Portia wasn't there at the time. I was, right? And I believe that she made them promises that she was going to come after me. She was going to be this girl that could read, this girl that was doing all this, and
She fucking didn't say shit to you, bitch.
And when she met me, Portia flushed this out. She was surprised and thrown off that I was so nice because I am nice. I don't really bother people unless they bother me. We know I retaliate. We know that's what I do.
We have officially entered the Lululand. We have officially entered the Lululand.
Can we just say, like, can you do a poll for us? Can we do a simultaneous poll here? Because I just am really gobsmacked at how everybody just wants Brit to get over it. It's a felony, you guys. They're just like, oh, whatever. It could have happened to me too. Oh, I had a person cuss me out before. And they're just so like totally glazing over a full-on felony and saying, oh, worse has been done. Oh,
No,
because
it
I asked
hasn't.
Candace. Yes, of all people, you guys, I love Candace Diller Bassett, but Candace Diller Bassett herself, I asked her, she went live the other day for, it was either Saturday or Sunday. And I asked her, what do you think, did Kenya go too far? And she said, no. She said, worse has been done. And Kenya didn't go too far, in that you can't gauge a person's reaction to disrespect. And I thought that was really interesting coming from somebody who got mollywopped by Monique Samuels. So basically, she's condoning what happened to her in a way to me also by saying there is no too far. Like, it was crazy.
I'm sorry. I don't remember anybody ever showing somebody's fucking porn video from when they had their teenage boyfriend and trying to say that you got on a website, a porn site, when who the fuck posted? Her boyfriend posted it where? That's fucking illegal. Right. It wasn't for that. It was,
and the mere fact that these ladies are arguing, her sister peers are arguing semantics, and arguing with her on whether or not it was, porn, or was she this or was she that. Nobody is just digging their heels in to the fact that, oh shit, I don't want this happening to me. I mean, and that means I don't want it happening to you. Like that's fucked up. No, nobody is there. Everybody's like, oh, well, shit happens. I'm gobsmacked.
Because you know what? Something must have happened. I mean, I don't care what happens after. Maybe there's something happens after this, but none of it warrants what Kenya did. Nothing makes what Kenya did okay. Nothing. Exactly. Nothing. Not what anybody else did. It's not about fucking anybody else. This is the worst thing. Nobody's ever shown porn. Show me when. Show me where. Who's done worse than this? I'd like to know. Facts are facts.
Who's done a felony? Who has done a felony in front of the 8th housewife?
Exactly, when she was told not to fucking do it. Let's see. So now we've entered the Lululand. She's officially in the fucking Lululand. So
she's right. But I'm not going to let anybody run over me. And I have no reason to not like someone that I don't know. And I was always nice to the girls. The point is, I think she overpromised what she would do on the show. The first 3 weeks of filming, she was exceptionally boring. There was nothing outstanding about her. She didn't come in. She wasn't dressed in designer clothes from head to toe. Her husband wasn't particularly interesting. Like, no, not trying to throw shade in the husband. Sorry about it.
You are an asshole. You don't even have a fucking husband, bitch.
But there was just nothing in the group scenes that I saw her in that made me think, oh, that's a star baby. I was actually more captivated by Kelly and Angela. And of course, I knew Shamia already. I knew her personality, but she was failing. Like, she was dull.
You are fucking really, like, you're killing it. You're like really losing all of us, Kenya. Like,
okay. So I think when she kept trying to come after me, and I just was like, okay, girl, I see you're trying to have a moment. You're falling flat. This is your 3 weeks in. Producers are probably asking you, girl, when are you going to show up? And you thought, okay, I'm going to show up tonight. And I think was her downfall from there.
Kenya, you fucking literally, you triggered something by talking shit to her and acting like you're fucking like the fucking
peasant.
This energy right now. That just tells you how much of an asshole she was.
Yeah.
To her. Like, I can't fucking. Why can't she just say I was wrong and that's it? Like, and I should have been fired.
This is the biggest.
She's excusing what she did. She's making excuses. She's making it Brit's fault. Brit did not fucking do this, Kenya. You did.
This is a year later, you guys. She has not apologized to Britt Edie in real life to this day. And she just made a video, released it in 2025, and is excusing it further and further digging her heels in about this perception and narrative about Britt. I hope Britt Edie and her attorney take this particular video.
Oh God, yeah.
Reopen their case and sue her because she's saying nothing was wrong with what she did. She's saying that she deserved it.
Britt did crazy. Yeah, and you know what? She tried to apologize to you, asshole. What do you mean? She overpromised. She was doing fine. Like, you fucked up. Like, you fucked up, Kenya. Like, you thought you. Oh my God, let's keep going. You know what? I got a lot of words for her in my comments.
Question that I have for the people that come on reality TV that have a shady past that you're not proud of. Okay, we've all done things in our past we're not proud of. Nobody was perfect. To the side.
And what the fuck did you do it for then? Why'd you show her past? Sorry, go ahead.
Diamonds to the Chrisleys. It went from someone saying you're 17, age of consent, to, oh wait, that's not going to track. Okay, let me just say I was underage. No, so that's what I just don't understand. Like, I'm not even going to open that can of worms because my whole question and line of questioning will be completely different from everybody else's. What? I would want to know, if you're going to make a statement, you need to prove, because we already know.
It's never a good feeling to be hurt by someone. I mean,
we can't see it.
You're capable.
Okay, you can't see it,
right? Excuse me 1 second.
Okay, wow. Another Google alert.
Yeah, your comment was
blocking it. Look into that. I don't understand why any person would come on reality TV when they have done things in the past or are currently doing things that they don't want to be found out. Why?
What the fuck are you doing, Kenya?
She went and sought out, she's admitting to so much. She went and sought out information to embarrass, to bring out, humiliate, to expose. That was her word, expose. If I was Brit's lawyer, I would be gathering every soundbite that I possibly could of her and her admission of plot against me. And I would start an investigation and let Bravo know that in no way would I ever work with her. Like, at first I was open to it if she apologized. But now, a year later, the only thing she has for Brit is a half-hour video of victim blaming.
And we're only 10 minutes in, 11 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. It took me 2 hours to get through it, Krista.
I should keep going. I'm going to keep going. I got to keep going because I haven't heard this yet. And I feel like it's important because it's like everybody wants to argue. I don't know what there is to argue. I don't understand what there is to argue about this, but we'll keep going. She's fucking herself. Everything she's saying is just so fucked up.
And then to give someone a reason to expose you. In the words of Samuel L.
Gave you a reason to expose you. So she gave you a reason to expose her blowjob to her ex-boyfriend as a teenager that she let paper. How the fuck did you get that? Like, that wasn't on a porn site. Webcam with a girl. That's not what you posted. Or maybe you did. I don't know. That's fucking even.
L. Jackson.
That doesn't math either. Wow.
Am I the only sane motherfucker?
Wow.
I would bring this into evidence, Your Honor. You see here how how the defendant, because Britt is going to be the plaintiff, you see how the defendant is taking joy in terrorizing my client? You see how the defendant is at no time exhibiting remorse for the turmoil that she put my client through? You see this, Your Honor?
She's laughing at it. She's laughing. She thinks it's funny that she did this. Look how fucked up she has lost her. She has officially lost her mind. She's lost it because she knows
I'm telling you, fall from grace.
She knows
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Look at this fucking Delulu bird.
Like really? Am I the only?
What are you fucking saying? What the fuck is your? What is your set? What are you saying, Kenya? What are you saying?
Hey, person in the room. Why?
Why what, Kenya?
Because they're so egotistical. They don't think they'll be found out. Like, okay, wow.
What do you think they'll be found out about? What do you think? Why would she want that found out? Why would she want you to do that?
Oh, wow. You paid to scrub the internet out of your own words.
Okay. Kenya, you are so fucked up for this, man. This is going to live forever, man. I'm sorry.
Well, they let some dust in the corner. And over there in behind yours. Yeah. A lot of people say that I had never taken accountability for anything. And that's simply not true. And I went on Tamron Hall. I was promoting my daughter's book. The issue came up. And I said, I take full accountability. I am not playing the victim.
You just fucking said it was her fault.
I'm telling my own truth. I ultimately chose to go in Tamron Hall because I really needed to publicly take accountability for my actions. I mean, sharing that photo at my own salon opening was a serious lapse in judgment. Everybody can possibly now understand that it was definitely not the smartest thing to do. And I deeply regret that I hurt anyone that was involved, including the cast.
Then why are you laughing about it, bitch?
Including Brittany, including the crew, including any of the guests that were there to come to celebrate me. I mean, this platform gave me a chance to sincerely apologize and not to excuse what I did, but to own it fully. Sometimes you can come back.
So you noticed how that was an audio inset into this 30-minute live fest, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Couture. Everybody, she has a channel. She's excellent.
Everybody has a channel. Please put it in here. Please.
Yeah, for sure. Allie, if you can drop Couture Bay's channel, that'd be fantastical. And your channel too. So she had to insert that, you guys, because somebody saw this and was like, oh, you don't sound contrite enough. You don't sound like you're taking this seriously. I guess might have been the feedback, because she inserted this after. And if you listen to what she said in that, she does attempt within the whole video to not sound like she's laughing. That's the only time is when you can't see her face.
Right. And
but
listen,
the rest of this video is going to be her continuing with no remorse, no accountability, no personal responsibility. She's going to continue to blame. I'm telling you, she shares the same archetype as Dr. G. She's one of those Martell Holtish kind of archetypes where they just mess with you. And then like, why are you hitting me back? You know what I mean? It's so weird. So
fucking idiot. Look at her. Oh God. We've officially left the fucking circus and entered the zoo. At least the zoo. I don't know. She's
like personality driven
because she has lost it, huh?
She's literally saying everything like it's true, you guys.
A year later.
Crazy.
This is her delusion. She still has not explained why she would do this over a pow. Like, you said you were scared for your life and your daughter's life. That's why you did this. Tell me, how does that compute?
And they can hurt you. And as I've said here before, I definitely did not. I escalated the situation. I didn't need to. Kim Fields, okay? People are so mad. That was 6-7 years ago, and rightfully so. I issued a public apology
for reminding us about that
to Kim when I was on Watch What Happens Live. They asked me, is there anything that I regret? And I was like, absolutely. I think you learn from regret, but for me, I definitely regretted pulling her chair. That was not right. She's a class act, and we are over it. Like, she invited me to come on her show.
Kim's not on here, so what are you talking about?
To film with her just last year, the Upshaws.
Okay.
So wrong. I do take accountability. Another time I've taken accountability is, and these are just from what I can remember off the top of my head, was with Phaedra. I did some things with Phaedra that crossed the line. she did absolutely things that crossed the line with me. But
Phaedra.
I apologize for my part and what I did to contribute to the downfall of our friendship. And that was on the show. So I'm not sure why people didn't acknowledge that, was taking accountability, but I absolutely did in that moment too. I'm not playing a victim. I am in a situation partly because of my choices. Back to the original point, I have taken accountability. So you guys just choose not to see it. It's okay, but I'm just going to remind you.
You're fucking excusing it right now. That your accountability after the butt after that. When you say but this, but that, that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You'll have not said what made you fucking do this. It has nothing to do with the pow pow.
So now it's time for a commercial break. And since people want to talk about snatching edges, because you can get real close. These are my edges. You can even see the little gray hairs. Okay, this is not a lace front. This is my hair. Well, not this, but this is my hair and these are my edges. I developed Kenny Moore Hair Care similarly to why I developed a product line as well as a spa. I love making women look.
Let me go there. You should have got a license to do fucking hair. I still stand by that.
Feel good. Like I love
making me feel good. You're not allowed to do anything though.
When women come into the salon or use my products and leave reviews and say, my hair has transformed. I have had so many
your products. That's it. Remember that she filled the bottles with water the first time?
Many customers and positive reviews before any housewives.
This has nothing to do with what the motherfuck you did.
Drama had anything to do with it. My customers say more edges work. So try more edges today. You can find them online.
You need to get a license to do hair if you're to own a salon. So I just feel like you should be know what the fuck you're doing. And I still fucking stand by that.
Or
I know you're beautiful. I get it. You're great. You're good. Your hair is great. Wonderful. Glad you have natural hair. Good for you, bitch. Good.
You can come into the shop or
which shop? The shop is not going to be open anymore.
Or you can go to CVS or Sally.
So CVS on sale.
They all have different products, but we're also going to be back on Amazon. So check it out there too. I
guess you need some money, bitch.
Your more hair care. We're going to get into even more receipts, okay? I'm going to be answering questions that you guys have submitted. And
I have a lot of questions for her. Can I submit some questions?
She won't be taking any of our questions, I'm sure.
Huh?
I said, I don't think she'll be taking any of our questions.
Well, she's going to have to. I mean, I'm just going to write them.
I asked her some questions. And they didn't make it. I asked her some questions. They didn't make it.
Well, I hope I'm going to keep it. I have a lot of questions. If she doesn't fucking answer them, she doesn't answer them. But
comment and subscribe, because if you don't, you won't get any notifications when I drop something new or when the juicy gossip hits the net first. You hear it from me first, right here.
We're done. We're done.
People are saying, why didn't you go to the producers if you were so afraid?
The answer is I did. What? I did go to producers. Number one, when we were there, Portia and I stayed back while everyone was leaving, and Britt Edie was irate. She was yelling and screaming, and it was then that I heard her say the following words. That's why I keep a for like you.
Okay.
Let me repeat that. You didn't hear it.
I heard you said about that's literally what you said with Phaedra was even worse.
We didn't hear it, but we saw you say that Phaedra needed a hot one in her donkey booty. We saw you say that with a gap in your hand.
Right.
Girl. She's crazy, you guys.
She needs help.
I keep a
she's not
like you. Yelling and screaming as she's going out. I heard things knocking around. Like I didn't know what was going on. I immediately went to the showrunner, the executive producer.
She knew that you were coming after her because of Ming Lee.
And I said, what is going on? Why is she talking about what is happening? Like Portia can tell you that. She saw the reaction on my face. She saw that I was visibly shaken, and I was like just trying to figure things out. So I did go to the producer.
Okay, so what the fuck does that have to do with what you did?
Producer. Not only did I go to the producer then, I also went to the production company that night, explained what happened, and said, I don't know what's going on. We're 3 weeks into filming, and this girl we don't know is threatening to unalive me. I've been on the show for 12 seasons.
She never said that.
I have never once had anyone threaten me with a.
She did not put a.
I have not ever had anyone allude to.
Held a fucking pistol to your fucking head. Dorit. Step back. You know what? She's acting like she took a gun to her fucking head.
That's what I'm saying.
She never said she was going to unalive you either, asshole.
She's a liar.
She's a
so liar. I took it seriously because it's one thing if, listen, it would never be right. But if a Portia or, even a Drew or somebody that we know that has something to lose. Did you hear me say that?
Okay.
If it was someone that we already knew that we have been filming with for years and we know that they have something to lose.
What the fuck does that have to do with that?
Maybe I would have taken it differently.
Huh?
Well, when someone you don't know who basically, in my words, like
she has nothing to lose. You're saying her life, like that Brett has nothing to lose, right?
Yeah, like she totally is devaluing her contribution to society.
And
And
life.
yeah, it's really high key
Her husband
crazy.
doesn't mean anything. Her house,
Team Twirl
You
is
found out-
totally checking for this
I
foolishness.
can't wait to see.
the street is doing all of that. You guys weren't there. You do not know how intense it got. It got so intense.
That was all great, wonderful. I believe you. Okay, keep going. Why does that make you do what you did?
So I did make my complaint. Well, I went to the police before, and honestly, I'm the only cast member there that's ever been physically attacked. Whether you say I deserved it,
God. Now she's got it down to being attacked.
whether you say I did this or did that, it's obviously a polarizing conversation, and it was back then. But I was, and still am, the only one on the show that was physically attacked. So when someone is,
She was physically attacked. Yeah.
And that's not true because Cynthia got kicked in her hoo-ha by the same person that attacked the lady who was putting a sphincter in her face. I mean, a scepter in her face.
Oh, God.
And remember, Portia pulled her pony? And then when Portia and Cynthia got on the boat and they got into it too.
She is like, what does this do? Oh, my God. She's
new to me, coming around and saying that they are going to unalive me and use a on me.
No, they fucking didn't. That's not what she said. Nobody said that. Nobody came to you and said that.
And then
She said the
what you heard
liar.
2 or 3 more times saying they had whips and MF.
She said it one
yeah.
time. One time. She said whips and pistols for bitches like
She
you.
said it about 3 times. She did say something about I got a pistol in my purse I did hear that. I heard, I don't know if it was in the PCAC version, but I did hear something about I have a pistol in my purse for bitches like you. I hear, I got pistols, I got whips. And when she said whips,
I heard it once.
now to me, that shows that Britt was kidding. Because who uses a whip?
No.
That makes the whole whips and pistols by proxy a joke. It was like she was literally talking out the side of her neck. It was literally not to be taken seriously. Like I'm really gonna do something. Like who says? And then, well, actually, Britt says that. Britt, that's her go-to because there is footage of her. Was it with Stevie J and her penthouse thing or something, or it was either a ad for her cam girlism where she says something about, I got whips, but nobody carries a whip. And so I was like, well, maybe she's so freaky that she has a whip that has a handle that's like a pistol.
Yeah, or like
it's 2 in 1.
I mean, it could have been a sex toy for all we know, but nobody. She went from basically, I only heard Britt say it one time, pistols and whips for bitches like you, and then I maybe said some stuff afterwards. She acted like she held a gun to her head and said, "I'm unalive you." That's what she's. Okay, so that's still.
She's acting like she didn't get Portia's car and drive away while Britt was still talking about pistols and whips.
She literally invited her. She never disinvited her to her fucking. All right, so let's keep going, Kenya. Keep going. Explain to me how you get.
Never at any time in fear.
That wasn't about the neighborhood. When you try to change the narrative.
Who's trying to change the narrative?
To make it benefit you because of your inaction.
So Kelly went on an interview and somebody asked her, did she think that it was cool for Britt to be saying that to Kenya? And Kelly said, when I heard her talking about that, I thought it was because of the location, because we have been talking about all night going from Buckhead to the Bankhead. You know, like, because it is a different area. And Kelly also said in that interview, or after that, recently, that she knows that Britt and her both. Kelly admitted also that she carries a gun with her, and that she's registered.
They actually said they all do. So, and they're just not allowed to bring it on set. And I'm guaranteed she's not she's allowed to carry that around wherever she goes.
Okay? You know who brought a gun on set?
Kenya. No.
Croy Beaverman.
Did he really?
The last reunion that Kim Zolciak was at, I believe, he brought a Gap with him, and they knew he had it. They let him stay.
Damn, why? What the hell did he bring that for? Where's my weed?
Hey,
that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna play her.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, let me go find my weed real quick. Wait, pay the end of this Delulu bitch and see what the fuck else she's got to say.
I know she's a
That's
total
rigging
buzz.
the game.
Yesterday, I was like, "Can somebody cash
Yeah.
out so I can get some 420 because she's killing
Yeah.
my right now."
Yeah,
It's
yeah. She got
literally
me.
trying to make sense of crazy
I
is a
know.
buzz.
It's find my weed. All right, Kenya, keep going. Bitch.
Game. You're rigging the game. You clearly rigged the game against me.
can't.
Listen, I'm going to leave it right there.
No, you're not.
I did what I was supposed to do. And I take a lot of umbrage to someone now saying that they didn't have a gun. And so somehow that's supposed to absolve them from everything that happened after. And we're going to show this clip where she said prior to Housewives that she keeps a gun at all times. Roll it.
Keep my pistol with me always.
Security that's at the gas station?
I only go to gas stations that have security there. I only go to the same gas stations if I'm in the city.
Yeah.
On her Instagram, she
Did you
said
guys notice
that wasn't her
that
character. She did not threaten anyone
Brit
with she did
wasn't
not have a-
nasally
she never said
in
anything
that
about
scene? I noticed that. And also, Brit this one right here, Ken, wants Brit's words to matter more than Ken's actions. Her actions in the closet was she showed a weapon, named a person. Brit's words are, "Oh yeah, I have a gun in an open carry state." What? It's so it is like so crazy. Isn't it usually actions speak louder than words? I'm just confused. Are we flipping the script? Is this the alternate? Is this the butterfly effect? And we used to only think that action spoke louder than words. And I'm on the old timeline where what you do means more than what you say.
Yep.
Like, what's going on?
We're supposed to believe our own eyes, not what we you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we know that that was a complete lie. So we already know you're a liar. We already know
How do
she's
you know it's
capable
a lie? How do you know that's a lie? How do you fucking know she had a gun, Kenya?
of lying
Ugh.
and trying to rig the game.
You're lying too.
Let's go back to this whole Watch What Happens live interview where Andy asked her, did she have a gun? Or
Why is she not focused on what the fuck she did?
and she said, oh no, I didn't have a gun. Well, I have proof otherwise.
Where?
I have proof otherwise.
Where?
Nobody checked bags when we're filming. Nobody
How does she have proof otherwise?
checked cars when we're filming. You show up, you go inside, and you start to film. But weeks later, you want to say, oh, we had an investigation and found that you weren't in violation of the gun policy.
Kenya, where the fuck did you see her have a gun? Look at her face. What is wrong with her?
She's
What
crazy.
Really, bitch?
What the fuck is wrong with her?
I did
That's
what I
be
did.
saying. I'm like, was she watching my thing tear her up? Say that all the
I
time.
complained to HR. I did all these other things. Now you want to do an investigation?
What?
3 weeks?
What's the proof, Kenya?
How long by? Because someone said it. Well, we already know that person is a liar, right? Because we have proof,
You're a liar too. We're proving that you're a liar too.
solid proof from her on Instagram, and she lied about talking about the gun that night. So we already
Wait, whoa. Hold up. What now? She lied about
So-
talking about the gun that night. No, she has not. She admitted that she said it. What is the problem, Kenya? Where's
Okay, so
what happened?
I'm feeling like thanks for
Uh-huh.
everybody coming in, but
Thanks,
they
everybody.
I'm feeling like Kenya might be referring to when the news first broke and it was reported that this happened. And then everybody said, "Oh, well, it happened because
because
Brit threatened her with a weapon." And then Brit came out and was like, "I never threatened her with a weapon at that event." Because it didn't happen at the opening. It had happened weeks or days before at that dinner is when the threat occurred. But people were making it sound like at Kenya's grand opening, Brit was like, "Oh, I got caps for everybody in this piece." You know, they were making it sound like
exactly.
they didn't.
Exactly.
Yes. So I think that is kind of where some of the confusion comes in. What's
Not
good,
here.
Candy?
Not here. She's like, I already have proof that she had a gun. Where is that? She said
Where
that,
is
and then
it?
she's not said it yet. She's not given. She's going on to something that, like, I want the proof. Where's the proof, Kenya, that she had a gun that night? You show me that you have visual proof that she had a gun that night.
you know you're
She
lying.
can't,
And
because she
now
didn't.
Why the fuck she saying it then, you asshole?
She's a liar.
Making up fucking shit. It's pissing me off. I need her to fucking follow up with the fuck she said.
investigating something 3 weeks after the fact because of what someone said
Okay.
that wants to keep their job.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Hey, did you
Yeah,
have a gun?
you bitch want to keep your job. You want to keep your job, bitch.
What is she talking about? That's obviously normal. It's normal. What do you mean?
No. Okay, investigation closed.
Okay, yeah.
Can you go to the airport
She can't prove it.
and say you have a
She can't prove it. Can't prove she had one or not.
not get arrested? Can you go to the bank and say you have a gun and not get arrested? Can you go?
Where did somebody go into a gun? Nobody went to a bank, Kenya. Nobody walked up to anybody and said, I have a gun. I'm gonna
Technically, the restaurant they were at when the kerfuffle happened was called the bank. Literally, remember they walked through a vault door? You remember?
She's saying the bank, though. She said the bank, though.
Any place that
nobody fucking could have gone to anybody's head. Nobody threatened anybody with a gun. She said, I had, oh my God.
She's
it will
stupid.
put people in danger and say you have a gun and not be committing
What the fuck did you say about Phaedra? What did you say about Phaedra?
a crime. That's not a crime. That's not against.
It's not a crime, Kenya.
No, it's not a crime. Is it
policy?
a crime?
What you did is a crime, asshole. What you did is a crime.
The felony.
She's allowed to carry.
What you admitted to is a felony. What she admitted to in this tape is a felony. She went to a porn site, got copyrighted material, displayed it to harass and humiliate. She admitted to a felony in this tape. She needs to take the shit down.
And she wasn't in Kenya's face. Kenya was in a different car. Like, wasn't she somewhere else? She wasn't in Kenya's face saying anything to Kenya. She was talking in general.
Can you go to your job tomorrow and say, you?
This is not what happened, Kenya. This is a total. You're not making it sense. Okay, that's not what happened.
You, Joe. You gonna learn today? You don't know who the fuck I am, Joe. You, Joe.
Yeah,
you gonna have some respect.
You actually can do that, Kenya.
Around here, I got whips. That's why I keep a for like you, Joe.
That's not what she said. She never said your name, bitch. She never said Kenya.
You want to go to the police?
She is completely fucking delulu. It's not what the fuck happened. In her brain, she believes herself. She's saying that.
You know what?
She's actually.
I'm a little worried for. I'm a little worried for Brooklyn, you guys. I'm a little worried for Brooklyn because she thinks she put this out. She thinks she makes sense, you guys.
Listen, this is the manic shit she was doing that night. This is the manic shit she was doing that night.
Yeah.
If that happened on Beverly Hills.
Oh, here we go again.
You think she would be in jail or punished?
Oh,
or out of a job? You think if she had said that to Kyle or Teresa?
If she didn't have a gun, then there'd be no
problem. Race baiting. Do not listen to her. Kenya is race baiting right now.
She's trying to make it a thing that's not a thing.
Right. If you guys or any other housewife on any other show, do you think she would still have a job?
Yes.
I'm just asking the question. Things
I'm answering it. Yeah, because nobody fucking had a gun, bitch.
Been handled differently.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I would have never felt a need to protect myself or escalate.
How you didn't protect yourself? You escalated it.
The situation. People go, oh, well, how is that protecting yourself? Because where I'm from, I'm not even mentioning where I'm from. Where I'm from, and
I guarantee that's about to get so much worse. Oh, I can feel it.
I end up having to delete this, but I'm gonna say it. You tell me if it's too hard.
See? What is she fucking saying right there? She's threatening her.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch, dude.
So that's why the decision was made for me to escalate it in the way that I did.
You didn't even think that
because look, Britt's attorney. What timestamp is this? Are we at right now, Krista? This is the timestamp right here that they need.
It is
like 22 minutes or something.
Oh yeah, we're sorry. We are at 23 minutes and 31. So we're at 31 minutes in. No, I'm sorry. 23 minutes in. I always
23 minutes in. Kenya Moore just admitted that she thought about it and premeditated, made the decision
to escalate it.
Exactly.
But she's about to say right here, I cut her off.
Messing with me, I got more and more with you, so leave me alone. And that person likely will leave you alone. And they certainly wouldn't be going around playing victim. They would just go on about their business and find another.
Oh, wow.
Their target. That's that.
She was your target.
You want the truth? That's the truth.
Do you not feel that your retaliation allowed the new girl?
She did not even fucking. What is she? She didn't give an excuse.
Girl to trick you out of your spot?
Ooh. I don't think there's any such thing. I already had a spot. How can somebody trick? It wasn't a spot up for grabs. Like nobody snatched a peach. Everybody had a peach.
Okay.
So nobody
you don't have a peach now, though, bitch.
Exactly. You don't have a peach now. But Liz never had a peach. So what did you do it for? She didn't need you. She tried to apologize. It would have been better if you took the apology.
Freaking out on the spot. So that doesn't make sense.
Nobody was trying to fuck each other over, you dumb fucking whore. Nobody's trying to fight each other, but you sound like Teresa. Don't you know Teresa? This is what happens when these fucking. I can't wait. What she did with Bolo, and then this is fucking. I am done with her, man.
Do you feel like Cynthia threw you under the bus in his team, Britt?
No,
I'm not going to talk about Cynthia.
How you want
Dumbass. Because you don't want anybody
How
to
much
know
you
the fucking truth.
to make a season, honey?
A lot.
Much I make a season? I mean, I don't talk about money. When it comes to like my own money, I see a lot of these crazy reports saying like my net worth is 800,000. My house is worth 3 million. Like, how is my net worth 800,000? Like, I own that much in cars. Like, just stop. Like,
Kenya,
I think it's taggy to talk about money.
you just said you
Oh,
put
even
your daughter's college fund
Yeah.
into your
thank
fucking
you.
place, bitch.
Thank you,
And you don't
Kristen.
have a goddamn you don't have a goddamn fucking license to do hair. And it makes me crazy that you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you have other people doing it. And it's like, what the fuck? I just feel like you should know what you're doing.
Although I did find out that
Yeah.
as of January 6, 2025, in the state of Georgia, they removed the requirement for even shampoo girls to have a shampoo certificate. So
Really?
recently, if you look at Kenya Moore Hair Spare
I don't care.
salon thing, she's been over there washing
fine.
hair.
That's fine.
She's
but
been over there at least washing hair. So she must have been listening to you.
She can't braid. She can't do anything. She can't do anything else. She can't put a full
Well,
face.
what? It all starts with a good wash.
It does, but then after that, that's it. I guarantee she's not even doing that. Look at that face. She's crazy.
So I'll just leave it at that. But
You'll leave
I
it.
think it's
You spent your fucking daughter's college fund. So what do you mean you got money like that? Sell one of your cars then.
decent
Put that in cars. Then why didn't you sell that for your place, for your salon? Why'd you spend your daughter's college fund?
to say that I make more than the girls that are on the show now.
Thank you. Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell.
Will you attend the reunion?
Will I attend the reunion? I haven't been invited to the reunion. In fact, I was invited and then disinvited
Yeah,
a few months ago.
Lies. That's
The
how
disrespect
fast she
is insane.
lies.
that's a lie
She
too.
lies first. She said, will you be at the reunion? She said, I didn't get asked to the reunion. As a matter of fact, I got asked and then uninvited. She's such fucking
God.
liar.
Oh God, she's so bad. Why did she do it? She still has not given me the reason why she did it.
Say, you know, from
You're done.
me being someone who has always loved Real Housewives of Atlanta and always wanted
You just fucked up, girl.
to see them win, to being shut out,
Mhm.
not given an opportunity to apologize the same way that they
Oh my God. Oh my God. You excused what you did.
gave that grace to someone else on the show. I think it's really odd, right? To be erased from history.
Why would they do that? Why would they want to take you off the show? There's no reason Bravo would want to lose you unless you fucked up.
Unless they
Something-
aided and abetted a felon in the commission of a felony.
Yep.
Of the show, to not be in the opening credits, to not have
Keep going, bitch. Go ahead.
confessionals.
Sorry.
When Kim Zolciak left the show, she got a whole new show. She was in the confessional. She was a peach holder.
She's gonna start crying.
You
now?
got girls
She's gonna start crying now. Wow. There's no hypocrisy here. People got fired for much fucking less.
taking glasses and knocking each other upside the head with real glasses on Jersey. You've had people talking about porn on Jersey. You've had
Where? Nobody on porn on Jersey. Strippers, not porn.
I thought that there's a rumor going around that Joe Gorga showed Danielle Staub's porno the first season around to the people. So why was that overlooked? Well, there wasn't sex freaking infringement laws 10 years ago, but now there are, specifically in Georgia, where
And it was
you committed a
hearsay
felony.
And it was hearsay anyway. Nobody admitted to it.
had people exposing a real life revenge porn case
Where?
on Vanderpump Rules.
That is not fucking revenge porn. It was somebody sharing her own fucking, literally sending it right back to the person that sent it to them. That's not revenge porn.
They're working.
No, they're not. No, they're fucking not.
The
Where are
whole
they?
production got shut down, Ken.
Kenya, they're not working. Rachel's not working, and neither is Sandoval.
They got
haven't
shut
been made
down.
to look like a scumbag or a villain. Really?
Ugh.
That's how I'm treated?
Yes, Kenya. Yes.
That's pretty bad, I would say.
Yes, Kenya.
So I don't anticipate an invitation.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I
getting
don't see that.
Why don't you promote the salon more?
I've always been struggling with building a team. That's why I always admired Candy so much, because she has this awesome team.
You need to get a license first. Well, never mind. I'm gonna let that go because I'm not gonna. Sorry.
She has an amazing team, and she
I wonder if she's doing. I wonder how the salon's doing.
totally gets it. But you need help. And so when I'm just building out the salon and I'm out of all this money, $400,000, I'm fighting with the landlord about
We
getting
don't talk about money.
You're so rich, Kenya.
me my little
We don't
$80,000
talk
back in
about
my
money.
What is this? 80,000 what?
my TI. Obviously, I built a whole new, top floor, put all this money into it.
Why?
And
For what? To ruin it? Why? Why would you ruin it?
then thinking about, okay, now I'm going to put even more money in hiring a team and doing this and doing that. It just felt like I can handle it. Let's just, I'm not going to throw good money after bad. We're just going to let a year go by and see how it goes. I've been open for over a year and a half, about a year and a half, I think, at least a solid year. And what I have loved the most about this salon is the women, the customers that come in and are so happy with the results.
What you're doing. You're
the smiles, the repeat customers. Like we have 85% repeat customers. And then when the Housewives show airs and the whole scandal airs,
out of the 5 people that have been, she let 2 back in. Is that the averages? I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
I have all these strangers from all over the country leaving bad reviews. We go from 4.
Because you fucked up. What did you think was going to happen? What did she think? She really thought this was going to go down better. I don't know why she thought it would be a good idea to do this. I really don't.
Right.
0.9
She literally brought her business into it by doing it at her business.
Yes, that's why your business is getting bad reviews, Kenya, because people are like us are fucked. We don't like you, people. We don't like when you do shit like that. We don't like it.
News rating to 4.4. And every day there's somebody saying something crazy to try to hurt my business.
Okay.
If you don't like me, you don't have to like me. If you don't like what I did, you don't have to like what I did.
You should have a license.
But why are you coming after my business?
But you should have a license.
The same,
Why did you go after
it's
Britt
a
Edie's
culture that
business
it can be
and
very
call her
beneficial to
an
me because I have a lot of
insurance
supporters
fraud
and
hoe?
Team Twirl is awesome.
Why did you do that?
But then when you have these bad
You went
seeds
after
and
her
people that
business.
don't think things
That is
through
she's so
and just
weird.
try to spew
We
hate
can't
in your
stand that.
direction, that's what makes it really bad. That's not fair to the customers that really get great service when they come here. And it's up to them. If you don't want to come to the salon, stay at home.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, bitch.
It's as simple as that. You don't have to come here. But why are you trying to
Coming there? Nobody's coming there. Sorry.
ruin other people from coming here?
Why are you? Why are you?
Why did she try to ruin other people from getting an insurance policy or financial solution from Britt Edie?
Yep.
Why did she do that? She can do it to somebody, but it can't be done. She's crazy.
Says let her sleep. Okay. Dina. Hey, Dina. Hey, guys. Let me see.
Hey, Dina.
Goodness in the front green street. Yeah, I don't know if it's her salon. It's like I think it's like I don't think it's doing well, but let's see what she says.
And having great experiences.
She's had nothing. She's made excuses. She's doubled down on it. Then she said it wasn't right. And it is. It isn't.
I work so hard sometimes. I'll step.
You work hard. You don't even fucking know how to do it. You can't even help them. You cannot even help out when somebody's fucking calls out. You can't jump in and do anything. You can't jump in and fucking. You know what I mean? My boss might be able to jump in and fucking help if so. You know what I mean? Or at least know what they're talking about.
Step in and do a head spa.
There's a lot that you need to learn, and I went twice. There's a lot to learn about it. Even if, I don't know, you would have to get a cosmetology license, I would think, because they're doing full heads of hair, and they're probably doing full face of makeup, and they're doing facials and shit like that, and braids and stuff. She has to learn about like. It would be nice if she could jump in and do it, because legally she can't, even if she knows how.
If I don't have a stylist, Walter can tell you that.
Now,
if I don't have a stylist,
now you're allowed to wash hair.
For the day or someone calls out, I don't want to let anyone down. So I'll put, my shampoo gloves on. I'll shampoo someone's hair. I'll do it.
That's all you're allowed to do, bitch. That's all you're not allowed to finish makeup. You're not allowed to do a full, you're not allowed to do a full face of makeup. You're not allowed to do a full head hair.
Deep conditioning treatment, because I want everyone.
That's all you're allowed to do. It's as far as you can go. You're lucky that law just happened.
To believe in the space and have an amazing time when they're here. And that was always my vision.
The girls want to know what you
vision, but why wouldn't she go? Listen, I would want to go to school. Why wouldn't you want to? You know what I mean? To me, I would want to at least say I don't know, man. It bothers me bad.
That in the works.
Ew. I always keep things close to the vest until when it's almost out. So I have got a lot of different projects that people will be able to see me and my daughter in, and I'm just really so happy about that. But again, you don't know anything until after, it's in.
Such a liar. Nobody's calling her for shit.
The canned, you know what I mean? Even if I've been
probably shopping shows around.
Out of the movie, I don't talk about the movie until I know it's being released and I've seen it and I'm in it. So I want to thank you guys for listening to me today. Listen, we don't have time for everything. I'm not on RHOA right now, right?
No, you're not.
But my influence is still there. People are still obsessed. People are still using my taglines.
No, they're not.
People are still coming for me.
They're actually not talking about you at all. That kind of bothered me a little bit, but they just kind of stopped talking about it. But Kenya, you're not even the topic of conversation, girl. I hate to tell you that. They cut all of you out. Anything about you is cut the fuck out. They've cut you out completely, Kenya. You're like fucking Danielle Staub now.
And I'm not even there. So listen.
You're not being talked about. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? They're not talking about you, Kenya.
I ain't still
Team Twirl. That's what they said. I heard Team Twirl today. That's it.
For the moment. And I'm really happy that you guys are joining me today. So comment and subscribe. And listen, I'm going to twirl on out of here. I'm still in my chair and I'm still
And you still can't do hair.
twirling, honey.
No, you're not. You're a Lulu bird. I'm worried for your daughter. You're not well. You're not well.
Still here.
He's not well.
I'm still here. And I'm still the moment.
Please don't let me fall out of this chair.
Yo, that is worse than fucking, I'm winning. She's winning. I'm winning. She's winning. She has officially off her fucking rocker. That is it. She's officially in Lululand. The salon's not open. Oh my God. See? So fucking asshole. She's an asshole. She fucking did that. That's a lot of money to lose, man. She's rich though. She's rich. She's got a lot of projects going on now. You know what I mean? She's got a lot of projects going on. She's cool. She's good. She don't matter. She's not affected. She looked really good. I know. She does look really pretty. It's a shame because she doesn't look like she's aged at all. But I feel like she's really lost her mind. This is really fucking her head up. And it should, because she fucked up. She really fucked up. She's really trying to, exactly. I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to pull the race. I don't know why she's doing the race baiting. Why is that? It's not about it. Oh my God. Nobody has done what she's done. Nobody's done what she's done. I'm a mess. I can't even deal with my hair. She's got me so fucking pissed the fuck off. I can't. I don't even know. Like, she's not even, I can't even, I feel like this is what I do with Teresa and Joe. I just can't fucking deal. It's like not even worth me fucking talking shit anymore. And corrected them because then nobody listens. It's like, she's not going to answer me. It literally makes no sense at all what she says. None at all. Not a fucking word that she said makes goddamn sense. And like, I'm about to go into her comment section and fucking ask. I'm going to wait. I got to, you know what? I'm going to get her notifications coming the next time she goes live. Was that live that she did that or no? No, probably not. No. I wanted to do that shit live because I just can't even believe that she is, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, she's fucking crazy. Oh my God. She was acting like a Delulu bird. A complete Delulu bird. Oh my God, where'd my camera go? A complete Delulu bird. What are you guys saying? What say you guys? Let's see. I know. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. See, she's crazy. So she must not even have this. She's probably not paying the rent anymore. She said fighting with landlords and stuff. Listen, like you told us that you put a lot of money in it. You were scared it wasn't going to be successful. And then you go and you still haven't given us one good fucking reason. To me, in my opinion, one good reason why that computed to what you did. Which she thinks that you're acting like she put a pow to your head and said, I'm going to unalive you and threatened your life. All she said was she has pistols and whisper bitches like you. And maybe said it once or twice more. But you have been literally fighting. She knew it had to do with Mingley. She knew it had to do with what the fuck you were doing. She knew it, but she's not saying it. And then to fucking sit there and literally go on here and act like we can't believe our own eyes. Like, what are you talking about? How does that compute to what you did? You escalated a person you said you're so fucking afraid of. And Bravo didn't protect you, but you're going to escalate it? What the fuck do you and act like it's no big deal? Oh, who cares? Move on. What? No, nobody's moving. You want people to move on. Oh my God, dude. She's out of her mind. She's so mad at herself. She's so fucking mad at herself right now. That's why she's acting like that. She's fucking losing it. Because she knows that she fucked up and she cannot excuse it. And if she wanted to humble herself or if she wanted to go apologize, you had plenty of time to apologize, Tanya. Nobody's stopping you from just because you're not on the show now, because you're not on the show, you can't go apologize. Why does that stop you? Did you hear her? Oh, I can't even go and say, I can't apologize. I can't go. Why do you have to be on the show to apologize? Like, you know what I mean? That's no excuse for you not apologizing. You're acting like you did nothing fucking wrong. But then you said you did. So what is it? Is it like, I'm so lost. Kenya, whatever, man. You're not going to watch this, but I'm going to fucking comment in your comment section because this is how I feel when Teresa and Joe are up there fucking lying. Like, I don't know how many times I got to fucking correct you. And I don't even have to fucking, it's like, we don't have to believe you. It's like, we can literally see it for our own eyes. I can prove when people are lying by the other words that they've said. Like what it's, if you're, okay, if I have a proof that you've said one thing and then you're saying another, you're a liar. If you're saying two different things, you're a liar no matter what, even if it doesn't, you don't have to believe anything. Like literally, then you're a liar then. And why would believe anything you say? Like I can prove that you're a liar and then you want us to believe what you say. Like, no. Like these people are fucking crazy and they give us no credit. They think we don't matter. The people watching these YouTubers where she's just now on YouTube, we fucking matter. We keep you relevant, bitch, between seasons. We're keeping you fucking relevant now. So we're not stupid. I know. Poor, I know, and I always thought she was a good fucking mom. And the fact that you said that about your, like, I wish you would have never said that, because that pisses me the fuck off. That you sat there and said that, and then you said you have so much money. Why don't you sell one of your fucking cars? You want $800,000 in cars? Sell one of them then. Sell one of them to get your money back. What a fucking shame. No job. Projects in the work. Nobody's going to hire you. Nobody's going to trust you. When Bolo happened, I keep calling it Bolo Gate. I don't know why I called that, but like the fact that this is what I'm talking about. The fact that she literally, we had taped windows. Bravo cameras were not welcome there. It was somebody's bachelorette party. They had that guy Bolo there, right? So, there's a lot of sucking and fucking and kissing and loving and kiss. I don't know going on, but all we could see in the little tiny little cracks were butt cheeks and things like that. Well, we didn't know who was doing what, and that was fine with us. Nobody fucking asked. I wasn't asking. I didn't consent to that at all. Kenya comes out the next morning and she's like, "Oh yeah, of course it's dancing. You were fucking that one." And it's like, whoa. I'm like, does anybody? I'm sorry, am I the only one clocking this right now? Do you understand what she just did? Like, I don't like snitches, first of all. And that's like, I think that's the lowest form of human you can be, is to be a sneak and a snitch like that. To me, that's a snitch. To me, I don't want to rob a bank with you. I don't want to do shit with you. You fucking sat there and told me it was not anything to be told. It was not for you to fucking run your mouth. I was so shocked when she did that. And she thinks that's okay. She like sex shames people. And then she's sex shaming Britt. You fucking posted a picture of her sucking dick. What the fuck is not how? That is revenge, and it's porn. And you did not get it on a porn site because she did it when she was younger. That was her ex-boyfriend who posted it, or took that video. You couldn't have got that from a porn site. So what are you talking about? Somebody gave it to you. And then the other thing, I don't know if she posted the webcam thing. That's with a woman. So what do you mean? You didn't get the sucking dick part. You did not get on the website. I guarantee that. Show us which one it is then, Britt. Show us where the fuck you can find it, other than what you have already done. You know what I mean? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go. Yeah, what the fuck, man? She's an asshole. Kenya, I got some questions for you, man. So don't go anywhere. I mean, honestly, like I don't know what else to say except that you're a fucking liar. That's what I put that about. All I commented was like, Kenya, you are a fucking liar. Like, you are a fucking liar. Like, nobody held a gun to your head. Nobody threatened your life. You could have taken it. She could have been talking about fucking, I don't know, sex. What's that song? What's that group? Sex Pistols or something like that. She could have been talking about the Sex Pistols. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to excuse anything that Britt said, and I'm not excusing what fucking definitely not excusing what Kenya did. And I don't think I'm not excusing what Britt said, but it did not warrant what Kenya did. It makes no fucking sense. That's my problem with it. It makes no sense. You fucked up your fucking place where you were so fucking important. It was so, if this was so important to her, and it really was, it was important to a lot of people for her to have this salon. Again, I really wish she would have a license. I think it's really fucking weird. That's gonna be one of my questions. I know I'm probably gonna harp on that forever. I just feel like if you act like she showed to see, she knows what I'm saying. She knows that what I'm saying is true, even though she's not getting it from me. Now that you're allowed to shampoo, girl, don't fucking do a video of you shampooing. Just fuck you. Like, you don't fucking don't gaslight me, because that's as far as you're allowed to go. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't know if it's the cosmetology. Like, I don't know if it's me, because I don't know if it's what bothers me about it. I just feel like I should be able to go to my boss and ask questions if I don't know something, or if I need help. Like, I should be able to ask my boss for, like, I don't know. Can you help me do this? I don't fucking know. Can you jump in? I gotta go. I don't know. I have an emergency. Can you help? Can you finish my girl's hair? Can you? No, boss. No, I can't. I'm not allowed. I'll touch it. I'm not allowed to finish a fucking do. She's not allowed to completely do a hairdo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she's a fucking nutcase. I feel like she's in Delulu land, and somebody needs to check on her. It's
Yeah.
like, Tina, has anybody checked on her lately? Because she's making no sense, and she's got a daughter. So you're not making adult decisions the right way.
It's very strange.
It's mixed up. She's making decisions. She got a daughter. She should be making the right decisions. She's saying things that don't make sense. I'd probably go check on her daughter, because she's not.
That kind of shed light further into why Britt is so defensive with these other ladies, like at that peace brunch, how they're coming after her, and how Drew was saying something like it seemed like she was glad that Ken wasn't there. Yeah, the bitch committed a felony against me.
Fucking yeah, exactly. Oh, you're celebratory. Yeah, I'm celebratory.
Yeah, I'm celebratory.
Yes. Yes. She fucking put a picture of me sucking dick up that was not fucking relevant. That was literally not solicited. It was not online. What Britt said and what Kenya said she got, it doesn't make sense. The only
Right.
time she ever had a picture sucking dick is when she was a teenager. That was not a porn site. So Kenya, what she's saying all these lies. I want to know what I want to follow. I follow up questions. Show up. What porn site did you get it? Why did you think that warranted what you did? Like, tell me why you think that's okay. And tell me another fucking show that did exactly what you did. Showed somebody unsolicited porn. Nobody. They didn't even show it on
That
Vanderpump.
called a press conference basically to show porn tape. What other Bravo celebrity did that?
Yeah.
That's not what Ariana did.
After a 5-minute fucking hair show, then you're like, oh, she's this, look at like all fucking excited and happy and like fucking and rehearsed and just
so rehearsed.
manic. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. Don't. I love it.
She was power driven.
You're not gonna stop me. Like, what the fuck, man? You're crazy. You are the Lulu. You look like crazy person. Like, goodbye, Kenya. Like, this is not Beverly Hills. And that's the thing. This isn't Beverly Hills. You're not there. And that's not true. Some shit like that would be fucked up. Like, I guarantee you that somebody threatened somebody else's life. And of course, like, that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Right.
Nobody threatened your life.
It's not what happened.
Talk about the Sex Pistols, okay? Whips, Chains, and Sex Pistols song was on. I don't know. It could have been anything. You didn't hear somebody say, Kenya, I'm going to put a gun to your head. I'm going to kill you, Kenya. Right. She never said your name, Kenya. The way you said it, Joe, I'm going to unalive you, Joe. That's not what happened, Kenya. It's a misrepresentation.
She mentioned Phaedra's name in her gun incident. She mentioned Phaedra's name at least 3 times.
Yes.
At least 3 separate times she mentioned that.
And then what she did, she pulled out her thing and said, this is for Phaedra.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. How is that? First of all, that's worse than what you did, than what Britt did, what you alleged Britt did. It's way worse. So I'm sorry. Again, you just admitted to a fucking felony. Another one. Maybe they should go back and check the tape. And yeah, you're really fucking fired now.
Right?
Really? Like, what are you saying?
What if she was only a little suspended and now her pulling these shenanigans has content creators like us looking up the definition of this and then tagging them and asking them, why the fuck do we have this on her for entertainment? This isn't entertaining.
I know.
This isn't entertaining that she's weaponizing a straight woman's sexuality. Like that's not okay.
Nope. I know. I was like, I have so many follow-up questions. I'm not commenting my questions because I said, why is it that you think, like, I'm somebody like, why is it that you think what you did is like warranted, or like, I'm going to phrase it like it didn't, the math ain't mathin'. What she did to you doesn't compute to what you did to her. It's like, it's weird. It doesn't make sense. And your representation of what happened is not real. Like, I really mean it. What you're telling us what we saw. So we're only going by what the camera showed us. So you can't be mad when, we're only like what we saw was you take a fucking big poster board and make your opening about what you said you did. You showed these things. You admitted to it. I don't know why you're saying it's not what it is.
To expose her.
And to hurt her. That's revenge, and it is porn. That is called revenge porn. You did it in revenge. You showed porn in revenge and it was unsolicited by the crowd. The crowd is that sexual.
You're gonna make another live and call us ignorant.
They are probably. Probably. I mean, I think everybody's agreeing with us here. I think.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Dr. Heavenly raised enough to had a live. Oh, yep. Right.
She wrote Marlo's opening. She's jealous because she's jealous. She went. I told you. Then she goes with the bolo thing and she tells on everybody. And still to this day, people are having to answer about that shit. Like, it doesn't, gay is an open carry, but it doesn't mean it's there. Right. I mean, exactly. Like, there's the thing. All right. They said you're allowed to carry, right? And she's like, oh, they did an investigation. And then she says she has proof that she was holding. How? Show us the proof. What proof do you have? What proof do you have that she had a Proud Pal that night in her purse? Show us. What do you do, asshole? I'm tired
on her when she was saying it. Now, even if it was in her car, that's not where she said it was. The statement allegedly is, I have a pow in my purse for bitches like you. And so if it was in the car, that means that she was even still kidding because she know where it was. And she was with the whips in imaginary places.
Right. I mean, like, she could have been talking about, like I said, she could have said about Sex Pistols and, maybe some, I don't know. It could have been anything. You heard. Listen, Bravo did an investigation. They know that they can't prove right or whether she had one or not, and it's not like she said, she had it that night. She didn't say I have it only this tonight. She said for bitches like you. So that means like in plural, if something ever, bitches like you, things that happen from bitches like you, not tonight, but that's why she keeps them sometimes. Like honestly, and they said where they live, they all carry because you're allowed. They said that they can't bring it on set. So that she basically stated what everybody does anyway, but she didn't state that she had it on her that night. She never said she had it that night. She never said she was going to do it with your head. She never said she was doing it that night. She just said for bitches like you keep fucking with her. You are, and you fucking admit it. Then you take it back. You admit she like contradicted herself the entire time.
The whole time.
It's so fucking aggravating. It's race baiting, and it's like,
yeah.
I'm so glad people are recognizing that because
would this have happened to Kyle? With this, that was so. She's trying to pit people against each other for the very wrong reasons. Like that's not valid.
She brought up all the white fucking franchises.
Yes,
Jersey.
I'm telling you.
Listen, people that remember, you know what? Actually, Monique didn't even get fired for that. That she never brought up to Monique. The actual fist fight and the knife thing that with Candace had in her hand. Candace didn't fired for that. It's like, no, it's not this. Kenya, people have done that and not gotten fired. Like even worse than what Britt said it did. So what do you mean? Nobody has ever shown somebody's porn. Nobody.
Right. Nobody.
Where? Not to everybody.
When Candace Dillard Bassett said, "Oh, worse has been done," I'm literally racking my brain trying to remember when something worse than felony grade revenge porn has been done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when and where? Let me know. Because I hate people make statements and that's fact and they don't fucking back it up. Because that's a big statement to make. You have proof, okay? Then that changes things.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, what do you Kenya?
Yeah, completely.
We're going by what the fuck really happened, not your delusions. What you think is happening. What you think is happening doesn't happen. Like she's ignoring it. Some lawyer told her it wasn't fucking put referendum. So she asked for permission, which she was told not to do it. Sorry, I can't hear you.
No problem. Sun came.
Oh, did you hear that whispering? Because I don't know where that's coming from. That's so weird.
Oh, that's Sun.
Oh God, you're freaking me out.
Whisper again.
I was like, oh God, there's
do it again. Did you hear that? That was Sun. He was trying to whisper because he knows mom's online.
Hey nephew. There's that nephew. Your son, you said. What are you guys doing? What does he want to do? I hear him still. What do you guys do? What is he saying?
Cutting potatoes so we can make fries.
We're making bobbin fries.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, that's just homemade fries. Get the other knife.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
That one's too big for you.
No, that's too slippery.
Yeah, that's too big. Mommy uses a bigger knife. You use your little knife.
So you work from home?
Yeah, work from home, homeschool, go out for fun and family.
I love you so much.
And community stuff.
You do that. I love you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for that. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, right on.
I really think that everybody should do that, but that's my opinion. Anyway.
Right? Like I wish everybody could. Like I was trying to think of a way I could start a pod. Like do a pod for other people that want to homeschool their kids. Like this could kind of be like the classroom. But that's a lot of responsibility. And like I said, I work from home too. So
yeah, it is. But I feel like time spent. Yeah, I feel like at this, I mean, hopefully the system's changing, and because I just feel like they said, I don't know, it's a whole thing. We got a whole, I don't know, but I love it. I love it. We're on the most benevolent timeline available, and it proved it. What happened this morning proved it. I mean, never mind. That's the whole thing. Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. So back now that we saw that, and now we go back to the episode, and now to see the women co-signing on the delusion that is Kenya Moore, on the felonious actions of Kenya Moore. What do you think?
I know. I don't understand. Everybody, I gotta go. So we're gonna have to I'm gonna so it's Candace's chat, or was it who was it, people in hers, or where could I find these people that are arguing are pro Kenya? Is there anybody like that I'm curious. I don't know who these pro Kenya people are. Because I'm a little confused about it. I'm confused. I really think that committing a felony, I think, is a fireable offense against another castmate. You know, that's a fireable offense in my opinion. I feel like it's unsolicited porn for other people. Nobody asked to see that. Nobody consented to that. You showed somebody else. It was, we read it. It doesn't matter. People are going to hear what they want to hear. They're going to think what they want to think, and they're not going to want to, she's going to make this a race thing, and it's not. And she's really going to fuck up a Bravo. She's fucking throwing a hissy fit. She's manic. She's very fucking manic. That is whack. That she's in a manic state like I get. She's like, she's not thinking when she's talking. She's just, things are just coming out. And she had the fuck literally. So you said whatever she had to edit out. Imagine what the fuck she said there. So how is it okay for her to fucking say shit like that? She had to edit something out. It's not that good. Talking about what she would do with Pow Pow. You know what I mean? I know it was something like that. So that doesn't make it okay that she fucking thinks it and says it too just because she edits it out. It's crazy. What are you gonna do with bitches like her? What are you gonna do, Kenya? I'd like to know what you edited out over there. Like, what? I mean, honestly, you didn't have a chance to apologize. Why? How? Who's stopping you? Nobody's physically stopping you. Bravo cameras on doesn't mean you can't apologize. Just because you can't, but on camera, I'm confused. You could have fucking apologized. I don't know where you think you can't apologize. So nobody's fucking stopped you, asshole. I didn't get a chance to say I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. You had a year. It has nothing to do with the fucking investigation. You obviously aren't sorry because you didn't fucking find a way to apologize. So don't act like you didn't get a chance to apologize. I can't believe she fucking said that. I know. I know. And the Schumann the Schumann residence is fucking staying it. And it's emitting violet light. That's the highest. I sent the thing to Larja. I played it for you guys. It's still doing it. It's still up there. It's like amazing. That happened in November too, but that's the whole other thing. There was a huge shift at like 3 a.m. and I could feel it. I can really feel it. Like I felt it all weekend, but it's not a bad thing. It hasn't been making me upset. Like I'm usually really fucking like I'm usually like a nutcase, and everything makes me cry. But like I've been okay. Like I feel like I'm getting some of hopefully the proton.
Yeah.
It is. I think it's called. I feel like I know what I'm talking about, but oh my god, I saw this thing where it said what Nikola Tesla's world was going to look like, what Earth was supposed, like what we're supposed to like be doing by the time we got to 2025, and it showed like so cute. It's so like really amazing things. Like we can make our own clouds for like our gardens. Our gardens can grow inside. It was just amazing. It was like wow, that's what we could have had by now, but hopefully it's coming. I don't know. It was just good. Like we need free energy. We need to stop flying planes. Like and act like we use the fuel for the fucking flying. We don't use fuel to fly. We just use fuel to get them up there. But we need to admit that we take. Oh, and at least astronauts. I can't, man. I fucking can't. It's the fact that the fucking both sides got brought together in comedic unity with that fucking astronaut shit. That was amazing.
Right. I'm so mad. They want to just. They're trying to tell freaking space exploration and they can put trash in space. Space.
Yeah. Okay, Gail King. What the fuck did you do? What in the motherfuck did you do for humanity? When they go up there, they do something. They don't do anything. What does he do? What the fuck? He wants to put trash in space. Good luck with that, motherfucker. Because the beings will have your ass, dude. There's no way you're gonna. The trash in space is what he left them fucking bitches up there. Because I guarantee they weren't even there. There was a fake hand. One of the fucking TikToks. It's a fake fucking dummy hand. It's like, come on. Katy Perry looked at the camera more than she looked out the window. Come on. They weren't up there. That didn't happen. That looks horrible. Like I laughed at it. I said, thank you for bringing us together, really, because everybody is making fun of them. It doesn't matter left or right. And comedic unity is what they did for us. That's what they did. The fact that this bitch fucking got on a stage, Katy Perry, I make love. I feel so much love. She did like 5 hits of acid. Did you see her face? She was.
And did you see how the door opened before they opened it?
Yeah. Oh, don't open it.
Now, why was it so white? It literally just re-entered the Earth's atmosphere and didn't have any scorch marks.
And they didn't have any.
Ours don't even have paint that good. But you can get there's that kind of paint that doesn't even scorch upon re-entry into the atmosphere.
Like the other one. And then we did the same thing as what was his name? Whatever, she compared herself to somebody that walked on the moon. You didn't walk on the moon. You weren't even near the moon. You didn't even fucking. You were 11 minutes. What the fuck did you do? Why do you think this is fucking? Nobody can achieve this. We're not rich. Nobody, little girls are not as rich as you, bitch. No, and I know how nobody fucking, I know that nobody fucking said that to her. Nobody said to Gayle King. No little girls said to her, oh, you can do it, I can do it. Because it's not true. They can't. They don't have money like you do. How can little girls do what you do? That's fucking crazy. They're not rich. What did they do this for? That's a lie. I don't know what they were trying to show us or do.
So they can put the trash by my beautiful star.
I know, like, and I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it. I don't know what the fuck they thought. It was supposed to be probably a commercial or something, and they tried to make it look like they really went to space, but it was supposed to say, go trash. What did they say? Take up space. Trash.
Oh my gosh.
Trash in space.
That is crazy.
And then you put the Trashians on the ground.
And people are just like, okay, let's go trash space.
7 women.
Oh, the oceans are full. Okay. Let's put it in space.
The beings will have your fucking ass, dude.
Yeah.
Because they're not up. They're up there watching them. That's why they didn't go up there. Because if they went up there and they really saw, they would have saw what they really saw. They would have seen a big fucking ship, a Galactic Federation ship, saying, "Motherfucker, you're not putting trash in space. Get out of here. I told you last time. Don't come back, Jeff." I guarantee he's not allowed to be up there. That's why he doesn't go up there. He's not allowed to be there. Okay, it looked like a fucking penis. It was a fucking dick. Oh, and I was fighting.
We didn't even get through the episode.
I said, no, it's not a tampon. It's a dick. It's a penis.
That is too much. Look, I got 10 more minutes with you, and we didn't even get through the episode.
I know. Because Kenya fucks everything up.
She did, and her residual. If another bitch in this episode, in the rest of the episodes, check for Kenya, then I'll know. So this is the last episode. A person like Drew can be like, so did you ever say cat? Like, that was a disgusting. That's the kind of stuff that should make Britt Edie reopen her case against Kenya. Because a bitch like Drew who are going to come to her and say some bullshit to her behind the lies that Kenya put up. Like, that's some BS.
Because you worry about the fuck you got coming out. Let's worry about what you got coming out. Okay. Don't worry about what she did in her past. That's none of your fucking business. And I think she said to you, Drew, put yourself in my shoes. Like, I don't think Drew, of all people, needs to shut the fuck up, because she can just take her little career she's got. She looks really hot. She's a great singer. I mean, I think her voice is fucking amazing. I think she's got the best voice on Bravo of all the people that she really does. She's got.
She does. I'm
fucking proud of her. I just want her to shut her fucking mouth, please. Exit like Candace, you got what you got. Please exit stage left now, because you're too messy on the show. Your shit's fucked up. I don't think she needs it anymore. I think she's a great singer. I think she can be as great as Candace. I think she just is being too messy, and I'm still stuck on the fact that dirty ass wig that she tried to give her as a fucking present. I thought it was a good read. I'm still stuck on that from season 1. I think that was him. I don't even let my sister doesn't even touch my fake hair. It's disgusting. George don't even touch my fake hair when I take it out. She's a fucking asshole. Yes, Bella Gates, she should have been the fuck out. That's my opinion. But literally, she showed her ass. She showed her ass then. She showed her ass when she took out the gum with Phaedra. I mean, come on, man. Like, how many times is this bitch gonna fucking reference what she did wrong and act like she should still fucking be there now? You just admitted to another felony, asshole. Admitted. Like,
and doesn't she sound stupid now? And that's what people wanted Karen to do.
Nobody was a dumb criminal. Nobody was a dumb. So, it makes me crazy. I know this sounds very bad, but it really, as a criminal myself, it makes me hard. I'm like, I was so afraid of the government. Oh my God. I would never be fucking showing I'm still afraid to get my license. And I haven't done anything in like 20 years. Like, she's crazy. These people that do these crimes, I don't understand it. I don't know the psychology behind these criminals that do this shit when they know that the fucking camera's watching you. It makes me I don't understand. Like, I need the psychology behind fucking Jen Shaw. That's the biggest one. Jen and fucking Teresa, we were fucking literally doing mortgage fraud for a long time before the show came along. But thing is, that's the only time I got caught. I understand that part, because they didn't mean to do that. They didn't mean to get on the show, whatever. The whole thing is, that's a different whole thing. But Jen Shaw literally came on the show and showed the fuck off the money she stole. Like, we weren't going to be like, she had no idea what she was getting herself into with us. Like, we're sleeves. Her shit didn't make sense. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. Kenya thinks that what she did right now, like, I don't know where it doesn't compute. She hasn't even given us a reason why she did this. She's like, it doesn't compute to me. You escalated that you said you were fucking afraid of and Bravo didn't protect you from. How can they protect you when you're not listening to them? They told you not to do this. They told you don't do this, Kenya, and you did it anyway. So how are they supposed to protect you? You went against to protect you.
And during the investigation, she could have apologized.
She could apologize at any motherfucking time. This
Yeah.
is not stopping her. Nobody's stopping her. The show's not stopping her. You can apologize at any time, Kenya. It doesn't have to be on the show, bitch. Just because you're not on the show now, you can't apologize. She didn't get a chance to apologize because she got fired. What? You have a phone? I'm sorry. Do you not know how to pick up a phone call? You know how to go find her? Like, are you fucking crazy? What? You can do it on here? Are you like fucking stupid? Like, shut the fuck up. You make me so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Sorry. Okay. Shh. Shut the fuck up, Kenya. You just really, please. Like, for somebody that we would literally watch and keep you relevant, we watch these shows. We have every right to fucking be emotionally invested in this and tell you how the fuck it is, because you have no friends besides Cynthia that is telling you you're wrong. I don't know who these yes people are that she has around her, but who the fuck is lying to her? Who lied to her?
Everybody.
Everybody's telling her it's a good fucking idea.
Everybody.
I think she blows them. I absolutely think she gives them blowjobs. Yes.
I hope she literally blew up the bridge between her and Bravo, so we don't have to endure her ever again.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. If she's on here, it's gonna. I mean, no, we don't have to watch her, but it's going to make me crazy not to hear the lies that she's telling all the time, because she's going to be on there now every week talking shit on everybody on the show, on the episode, making herself look even fucking crazier. And we're going to be there to listen to it, and we're going to be there to talk shit on her and tell her about herself, because nobody else is. And if anybody's going to tell her about herself, it should be us, because we know everything. We know everything. Yep. We see everything. We're going to keep you relevant. We're the ones who literally will make you or break you right now, Kenya. Think about it. We can make you or break you. You can literally, but you're not being fucking anything that we want to see. Not in my eyes, anyway. You're not making sense to me. You're making me want to be like, all right, fuck you, bitch. Get out. Bravo. Good for you, Bravo. Get her out of here. Because we can just stop talking about you, make you not relevant at all. Like, it's crazy. She doesn't understand. Like, don't fucking gaslight us and tell us not to believe our own eyes. That makes me even madder. I'm going to believe what I see. Bitch.
Exactly.
It's like Blake Lively telling us not to believe our own eyes. I hate that. Fucking, Weinstein, don't believe that. Don't believe that. No, literally, I'm going to believe my eyes. I'm going to believe what I see. Don't tell me not to do that. That's the people that tell me not to believe my eyes. There's something wrong with them, not me. Me is trying to too. I heard. And did you hear? Like, Larja told us about Meredith I didn't know Meredith got suspended Friday, so she's probably done. Wow, I can't believe she did that. Oh my god, I'm gonna go.
They better not put Mia Thornton on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
No, she doesn't belong there. No, she doesn't belong there. Oh my god,
she doesn't belong on TV. Now that's a dangerous bitch.
She needs to get her life. Get her life. Get your life. You're not Phaedra. You can't bounce around. You can't be,
Right.
They don't need you, bitch. They got Phaedra. They don't fucking need you.
Yeah, they have one liar in residence already.
We don't need. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know Bravo thinks that. Listen, it's getting to the point where I'm telling you, these older shows, the franchises, the OGs think that they can do this. They shit that they did in season 1. We're a different vibe now. We're not for the toxic shit like you used to do. Like, Teresa fucked up that too. Like, Teresa thought that going after everybody is what we wanted to see. We don't like that. That we want you have your own shit at home. That's the shit that, why do you want I need a storyline. Don't make up a storyline with another girl. That's what we don't like. I need to see them like not, you know what I mean? That's fucked. It was never like that. Yeah, that's
what I feel like Portia's doing. I feel like since Portia can't really get into the details about her
nothing.
Divorce, that she's going at it with Drew.
Yeah, I really feel like right now we're like missing out on everybody else's storylines, because I don't know what we're focused on. I mean, I guess I like Angela talking shit a little bit, she's braced, but I want to see why the fuck she's acting like that. I don't think she should be Team Twirl. See, I feel like they're doing a little bit. We're not digging into their lives. What's up with Charles? What's up with fucking Drew? And what's really going on in Drew and Dennis's thing? Why are we just fucking talking about, like, literally, I don't know, fighting with one? It's conflict resolution. I get it. I'm glad everybody's able to do that, but it's not. It's really just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but I feel like right now maybe Kenya's got my brain too like warped, and all I can think about is her. And I feel like that's all I thought. But we're not really talking. They're not talking about her. I said this earlier. I said it's kind of weird that they're not talking about what happened, but I understand why, because they're cutting her out of the show. But it is like she's acting like they're fucking focusing on her, and they're not. They're not focusing on her at all. It's other women.
Did you hear somebody on TikTok is speculating that the reason PK didn't want to film anymore has to do with Boy George?
What?
Yeah, and the other women didn't want to be around Boy George, allegedly.
What?
Because of that time he allegedly chained a lever to the...
But he's not there.
I don't know. I was like, really? I don't know if that could be anything.
No, he has a girlfriend. He has a girlfriend over there, definitely. He missed
That's
fucking
what I thought
he
too.
missed what's the name, Hanukkah with his family. Like he wasn't even there on Christmas. He was,
Oh,
the year of the fucking robbery. He was going
yeah.
it was after the robbery. I was like, why is he
Was
leaving his
he
family?
married when Dorit met him, or was he long divorced?
He was long divorced. He was like a
Good.
partier. I think like I don't know. He has a good relationship with his other wife, his ex-wife, and his kids. So like, but I don't know why
Mhm.
they don't want to be on the show. But I feel like they're not. I think that he cheated. I think he got tired of her. I don't know. I mean, I think the robbery definitely was set the fuck up. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna believe this nice robber that had a gun to you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. And then you ask him to hold yourself. I just don't believe he would
Yeah.
do that. That conversation does never compute to me at all. And I don't like these nice robbers that want you to literally call the cops on them. Here's your phone so you can call the cops on me. I'm going to light it up for it. Like,
Right.
get the fuck out of here. Then your husband allegedly finds out that they got caught, one of the guys, and he never tells you about it, that you're so
Right.
traumatized you're getting a divorce over it, but he never told you they caught one of the guys. That makes no fucking sense. Then you go to a bank and get
No
$10,000
sense.
out, $10,000, and you leave it in your purse and you walk away. Fuck you. Nobody took your purse. You would have screamed. You would have lost your mind. You didn't turn your back for more than fucking, come on. You would really turn your back that long enough for somebody to steal your purse. Think about it. With $10,000 in it, I don't even leave it. I get shit in it. I got nothing in it. I don't leave it sitting there. I don't turn around in an aisle and leave my purse somewhere with $10,000 in it after I got robbed 3 times allegedly. Shut the fuck up, Dorit. I whatever it is. It is what it is. What it is. I will never know. We'll never know. I guess we might know one day, but whatever. The whole thing with PK is he finally got. I just think they just stopped getting along, and he's cheating on her. I really think that he likes to party a little bit too much too. I feel like I don't know. Maybe he's just I don't know. She's annoying. I know you know how Brits are. They don't really like us that much. We're too sensitive for them.
Right.
It is. It is what it is.
And after she got the
No,
baby, she didn't want to go to the bathroom. She didn't want to go to the bathroom for pasta anymore, allegedly, after she got the
well,
babies.
yeah. I mean, hey, like some people, yeah, it's like how you get them is how you keep them. But sometimes how you get them is how you keep them. It's like
That's
it's either
true.
way. It can be keep them, it can lose them. Either way, you gotta. But I always say to George too, I'm like, do you still love me? I'm not the same. I'm better.
Right.
And like I'm pouring now. You know what I mean? I call myself pouring. I mean, we like being home, but like I feel like I was so much fun before.
Right.
I was just. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't. I don't know. I guess maybe I forced George to go out and do things. I don't know because we used to like do a lot more. We have so many cats, we can't really leave. But I am going to the shore Memorial Day weekend. I keep saying the shore, literally my shore house, my dad's house. My parents, oh my God, they're keeping it for at least another year. Thank God.
Oh, good.
Because I thought the divorce, I mean, literally one of them's going to have it no matter what. I was like, oh my God, we're going to lose the shore house. And my dad's like, we're still your parents. One of us are going to have it. I was like, oh yeah, you're right. But Larja, I got to talk to you.
Okay.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Oh no.
It's getting worse. Yeah, I can't. I don't even understand. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know.
Well, some things like Kenya's lies just aren't going to compute to us. It's just no space in our head for it.
I don't understand. You're right. There's too much liars. There's too many liars.
Yeah.
Taser's a big one too.
Right.
Portia is a liar. I get it. Portia lies. I think Portia lies a lot about fucking. I think she knew exactly maybe what was going on with her husband. She doesn't want to divorce him, obviously. And I've been saying this financially, it makes sense for her to do it. He's not fucking with that. He's like, no, bitch, you're either with me or not. So no wonder he ain't talking.
Actually, it would have made more sense for her to stay completely married to him.
Right.
And now that he's deported, she would have had everything in the States and he would have had everything. You know what I'm saying? She could have represented both their interests.
I don't know. But yeah, like, he didn't take any money, he didn't steal any money or anything, right?
No,
like,
it wasn't about like.
Okay, well then what the fuck, man? This is stupid then. I mean, listen, then why did she say that? Wait, why did she say that then? Why did she say financially?
She was trying to disparage him.
Wow, what a bitch, dude. Wow. Okay.
She called the last one gay. He's lucky he didn't end up gay, but the judge in the case,
she fucking did.
She did call him, say that he had erectile dysfunction though.
Yeah,
and his lawyer got mad at her for it, and the judge ruled against her because it was she was trying to be nasty about it publicly.
Yeah, but guess what they're doing in LA? Guess what? They're starting to reopen Russell Armstrong, Taylor Armstrong's husband's case as murder instead of suicide. His sister believes that it was murder, unaliving. And
who did it? His partner?
the partner doing the same thing. I believe that there's no such thing as coincidences. And they say that in law enforcement, right? So what are the chances that they both have done that? They both committed unaliving themselves. And the thing is, the abuse was all made up. And Dana Wilkie has her conversations with her and Taylor saying that why don't they just say that on the show to make it like, I don't know. The thing is, they would both get drunk, and they would both eat, you know what I mean? Go after each other.
So all the abuse was a lie?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. And it's like,
so when she said she broke her eye socket, that was a lie? No way.
Honestly, it wasn't like he just went and hit her. I believe that they were tussling. I don't think he's ever, like she says, she tries to say, we both did it to each other. Like this new thing that they have going out, the villains or something, villains of Hollywood or something. They're all retelling the stories about like Teresa's. I can't even watch it. Teresa's the lies with Joe and the lies on there make me crazy. But anyway, it literally like it's, I don't know. There's a big thing that I think I might have sent it to you that Dana Wilkie was doing a deep dive on it and had the sisters interview, had the fucking 911 call. I think I said, remember the 911 call? I know I said, I was like, you got to listen to this. It was too much to play on here. I don't think that she knew that it was that, but I think she suspects it too. She even said she suspected murder too. But yeah, that whole thing. And I think, okay, no matter what, her bringing them on TV and making his company in the spotlight did something to something and made him, it either helped him, it triggered something with his company to get in trouble. And that could have been why if he did unalive himself, that's why the two partner would, but I don't think the two of them would do it. It's so weird. And I really do hope that they really investigate it, because that's a shame that he was disparaged. And it is so fucking shame that she made him seem like an abuser when it was both of them, because she doesn't she's a drunk, man. She's been drinking.
So when did she come forward and say that it was all a lie?
She kind of says it in this new documentary. I mean, not really. She goes back and forth in the documentary. There's a couple of interviews. I'll do you want me to send you the things, Dana?
No.
A lot of like,
it's more. If it's lies, I don't need any more confusion.
I know it really is. It's like the thing is, it's not that she would know that it's not like she did it. It's not like she would know. You know what I mean? Like, I think that it was done by whoever, maybe somebody with the company or somebody they owe money to or something to do with the company or money, whatever. Because he got exposed. But again, I don't think she knows that. I think that she, I don't know, man. He didn't leave a note or anything. I don't know. I hope they investigate.
Do you think Mia was fired or she left?
I think she left. Well, because what would she get fired for? What was she fired for? She walked off
because she left the reunion and walked out.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, she left. So I mean, honestly, I don't think she tried to come back after that, did she? Because her leaving, that's it. You're done. You leave. And I mean, I don't think they asked her to come back though. Like, if you walk off and you say you're done, but you better be really done, because you never know. They might just say don't come back then. Like, they might have not wanted you back anyway. You might have just pushed it, because she wouldn't fucking sit. She was trying to. I don't know. She wasn't fucking. She wasn't being apologetic. And you know how Andy at the reunion wants them to at least lie about it. At least act like you've reconciled, so we can move on. He hates when it ends like that, and that's why he gives them a chance to say, "Oh yeah, we can move on, we can move forward." If you don't, then it's messy. You don't want you on there. Like, Teresa fucked all that up. Teresa couldn't have conflict resolution. She had to bring up people's ruin fucking. Listen to this. Louis has successfully done a fucking bad business deal with every single person in her life, and now they're not there. Dina, Joe, so Dina and Dave. That Louis fucked them over. Then fucking Joey with Pizzagate. Then now with fucking Bill Aiden. That was an investment, the $500,000. And they fucked over that. Fucked them. Like, he has fucked over everybody in her life. And somebody asked me this morning if I thought that Teresa was going to go to jail. Jamie, I don't think so. I don't know what he's doing. I'm starting to question myself. I'm starting to think maybe he's not a criminal. I don't know. Something's not computing, because he's doing these fucking deals and they're fraudulent. He's taking people's money, not paying it back. I don't know how it's not criminal. And I don't think Teresa I know she's an asshole and I know she seems dumb, but I do not think she would sign anything anymore. And I don't think they're legally married. And I don't give a fuck what she says. That would be the best thing ever if they weren't. But he's at the point they have no money left. They grifted all the money out of the house. It's $4 million. It's maxed the fuck out. You cannot sell it without paying it off. He took the fucking Mercedes $100,000, never paid them. got it stolen. That he went through that. He borrowed money from all these people and not investments, and then that's running out. They got no money left. There's no jobby job. No jobby, no money. She's been working these literally these fucking stupid reality TV shows that she gets 40 grand here. Nobody wants her on Traders. They don't want her on Traders. She was on that one, whatever one. She's on these and then now she's trying to pitch shows because she knows she's done with Bravo. Bravo does not want her. And it's not even about Louis anymore. She showed who she was last year with her. Now she's not even working with the dude anymore, with the lawyer.
Right.
She's, dude, like, it's I don't know why I keep bringing her up, but somebody asked me this morning. I don't think I don't know. I can't figure it out. They're doing something in the Bahamas. Joe's fucking drunk on the juice. So is Jaya. I'm hoping that they're not, and they're just playing a role where they're trying to get them caught. And that would be amazing if they were snitches. I hate CIs, but I'm just saying it would make sense to me because I don't think Juicy would do anything illegal. And I know that they're rushing money down there. I just can't prove it. It is what it is. I don't know. It is what it is. Whatever, man. Juicy's pissing me off, man. Hey, they know what they did wrong. I wish they would just stop changing the narrative about what happened. What the fuck, man? You were fucking signing.
Did you see the new documentary yet?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's trying to say they're lying. When you listen, they would mortgage, they would literally flip houses. When you so he had to buy other properties. Once you have too many mortgages, you can't get anywhere. So they were signing the partner's name. That's okay and great, but if you don't flip it right away and he got caught, they said, please satisfy this mortgage, Joe. What did you do to me? Oh my God.
It sounds like what Angela was alleged doing.
Yes, but then she didn't, they didn't satisfy. Of course they're going to get caught. The people are not going to take their rap for a mortgage that they didn't sign for. What the fuck you think, Teresa? And then you go and you get your ad, then they check your assets, then they check your taxes. That's how it happened, asshole. And they keep fucking mentioning that is exactly what happened. It's in the paperwork. And they keep lying, and I don't know why. It's nobody else. Nobody fucking ratted you out. You didn't fucking satisfy. I would tell on your ass too. I'm not going to take the rap for something you did. Dumb fucking bitch. I can't stand her, dude. She knows what she was signing. She's not Monica fucking Chacon. You are not Monica Chacon. You are Teresa fucking Giudice. That's who you are. Monica Chacon. The universe didn't make you do it. God didn't make you sign her name. You signed her fucking name 1,000,000 times. You're not Monica Chacon, and you know that. Bottom fucking line. We all did it. Just fucking. I hate the fact that she keeps blaming Joe with it. Joe's like, oh, that motherfucker's called the IRS. You were signing somebody else's fucking name. Shut the fuck up, Juicy. What happened to you? You were all accountable a couple years ago. You're calling them scumbags and shit. Calling the other dude scumbag. He's a scumbag. You fucking scumbag him. You scumbag them, and they're scumbags. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You unalived your 4 dogs because you thought they were attacking your chickens and shit. Yeah, I can't. I can't with her. I can't with them at all. It's worse than Kenya. It's the Kenya. I know what happened. I'm not gonna believe my own eyes, my ears, my eyes. I remember what you said. I remember everything. Unfortunately, I can't remember what I did yesterday, but I can remember what the fuck they did. Isn't that crazy? I know exactly what she did wrong. I remember everything they say, but I can't remember what the fuck I did. All right, I'm mad. I'm probably gonna have to go. I love you. I know you have to go too. I was gonna ask you if you want to do another live later, but I'll message you about it because it's.
Oh, sorry.
It's a big deal. So I think. So.
Yeah, but the episode was good.
Good. Yeah. Sorry, guys. 3 hours. We did mostly.
Yeah.
We did mostly all whatever I'm talking about too. I know. Atlanta. Okay, we did mostly Atlanta. We showed you Kenya and her fucking lies. She's still lying out there lying. Everybody go subscribe to her channel. Subscribe to her channel. She's a liar. So if you're gonna tell me not to believe my own eyes, I don't trust you.
Actually, you know what? Britt needs to be more appreciated for showing up to a workplace where everybody has seen her booty hole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy. That is so embarrassing. You know, because like when you do public speaking, like the way to get over it is for you to picture people with their clothes off or something like that. But that's going too far, Kenya.
Exactly. I mean, I'm asking very normal follow-up questions. You said you had proof she had a Pel. Where is that receipt? Stop going and saying that. And then where's all the white noise around it? And you think I'm not going to forget that you said that? You know what I mean?
And why didn't she call the police if she felt so threatened?
Exactly. What made you think that escalating it was going to make you fucking safe? And how's Bravo not fucking protecting when they told you not to do what you did? I'm so confused. They told you please don't put them those posters, Kenya. Do not do the porn. No, it's not. It's just proving who she proving what she said to somebody. It's just some texts I blew up. That's what she told them. You thought they weren't protecting you when they told you not to do what you did. And you did it anyway. And she came and you didn't tell her to get out. She had a fucking bouquet of flowers. You took the flowers from her. If you were so scared, why would you even take flowers from somebody that they could have fucking had poison on them? You remember she threatened your life with a pal, you said.
Yeah.
Why in the world would you allow her to come in your salon? Because you wanted her there. Duh. Why else would you have your fucking little
Yeah, on Cameron Hall, she said she escalated it because she was a mother and nobody had ever threatened her before, and now she's a mother.
So dramatic.
Yeah, remember? And now she's like, oh, I did it because I'm from Detroit. And when you're from Detroit, you
Right. Oh, and so I got to delete this part. Hold on a second. Let me say what I'm going to say. Does that make what you just said okay just because you deleted it out? You obviously have that inside of you to say what you said to delete that part out. Obviously, she said something about she's going to do something with a pal. And does that make Kenya okay for saying because she deleted that part? She just alluded to what she said. Oh, well, I'm going to say what I want to say real quick and delete it out. That doesn't make you fucking any better. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Even if she said it, the point is, it's not a felony.
Exactly. But take it out, pal, and say you're going to do something to Phaedra with it. This is for Phaedra. That's a fucking felony.
Yeah, that was.
You said her name.
Because you said intention and you showed the means to do it.
And her name, and you said her name.
Yeah.
And then Britt never said Kenya. Kenya, I'm going to do this to you. Kenya, I'm going to do this to you, Kenya. Just like she was trying to say that, Joe, the same thing if I said to you, Joe, no, it's not the same, Kenya. It's not the same. It's not. So you're like, oh, don't compare apples to oranges. That's what you just did.
Right.
Delulu.
She's delusional.
She's really delusional. She's lost her mind because she knows she's wrong. And she has nothing else to say for herself. She can't just take the loss. She's like Lori Vallow. Like literally fight to the very end. Lori Vallow is like her own fucking, she literally unalived her whole family. And she's like her own attorney. Because she wants to get the last word in to the people that hurt her. She thinks wronged her. It's crazy.
She's not being humble. She's not being remorseful.
She's that.
She
like, she's not out here
bringing compassion to what she telling us.
She's going to tell us don't get involved. That's the vibe she's got. Don't get involved. She's so like a manic fucking robot right now. She's like, oh my God, trolling. I'm trolling. But where's your daughter, man? You're not well. I think you should maybe go talk to somebody. Like, you are not well, lady. Not at all.
Not well at all. And somebody check on Brooklyn. I said it. Somebody check on Brooklyn.
Yeah, really. Somebody that's like,
she's this crazy.
Yeah,
she doesn't like other women.
And the thing is, like, if you're that delusional that you don't know what reality is, why do you have a kid? Your daughter's not safe. Right. Your reality is completely different than what is really happening. Right. In your mind, like, you probably shouldn't have a child around you right now. Maybe you should go get help.
Not right now. I wish she had somebody to help her out.
Making things up, and like, she's living in a whole different reality. It's crazy.
I honestly think that we should normalize what Marlo did, which was, remember, she needed a break. As mom, she needed a break, and she went and dropped those kids off for 3 weeks.
Yes.
I think we should have a resort style chain of places for moms to be able to go for a week, a month, a day, and whether you're single or married, because sometimes you can be married and be doing everything, or you know what I mean, you still need a break
from all of it.
And
all of it.
Be able to have a place to go where, like, it would be a totally safe environment for your kid. While you were there getting like rest, relaxation, being able to rejuvenate, revitalize. It could be like resort style places, but it could be super affordable for any mom, whether you're a welfare mom or a rich ass mom.
Right.
You
and they can go
fucking break. And there should be a place that offers women who are mothers the space to have to like, you know, get their head together. You know what I mean?
Get this whole
and
it's a year
if
later.
there was a place like that, then Kenya needs to be there.
Yeah, she's a year later. She hasn't even thought about it. She's not even living. It's still not in reality. She still has no clue what happened. Like, she's still trying to say it's not about this one and that one, and clearly it is. Clearly you did not get those images online because they weren't online. That's not what she had online. Her webcam was a female.
And specifically where she got them is what makes it the freaking felony. The place she got them.
Yep.
If she would have just literally really got them from somebody,
right,
that wouldn't make it a felony because she got it from a porn site, like she said.
Like she said.
That's what makes it the felony.
She's so dumb. Her lawyer lied to her.
Totally lied.
Like, and they warned her not to do it. She was warned not to do it. She did it anyway. So they did try to protect you, Kenya. You didn't ask for security. You didn't ask to kick her out. Literally, she left because you were being unwelcoming. And then you fucking posted a bunch of shit and showed the whole world her unsolicited porn. It's just fucking crazy. That's black and white. There's nothing. I don't know what else to fucking say. What she did and what she did. They're two wrongs. Does not make what Kenya did any fucking like writer. It doesn't. She'd rather be fucking right than happy at this point. She should have just came to us. If she could have just, oh my God, she could have acted a completely different way and maybe won us over a little bit, and then we would have been a support.
Team Twirl. I'm blaming her team.
Yeah.
Team Twirl has this bitch delusional. There's a tribe of people that see nothing wrong with what she did and believe every part of that video.
I question their sanity too. All these people that are telling her that what happened didn't happen. Yeah, that's what happened, Kenya. That's exactly. Oh yeah, Kenya, you're right. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Kenya. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Somebody go check on her, please, and take her kid for a little bit or something. I don't know. Make sure she's fucking living in the right reality. Maybe she's confused. Maybe her reality, maybe because we're changing, timelines are switching. We're on the most benevolent timeline. Maybe she's a little confused. Maybe she's got dizzy. I don't know. Maybe that was her reality. Oh my God. Maybe her timeline switched. Maybe that was her reality. You don't know. I mean, somebody go check on her. All right. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Thank you for joining me. I love it.
No worries. Thanks for coming through. As I read.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The leave thing.
Yeah.
When we get done.
I know. What shows are on this week? Oh, the Valley, Friday. And then what's on Wednesday? We don't have any more Beverly Hills. Oh no, we gotta find something.
Yeah, we're gonna go through withdrawal for a minute.
Yeah, we got plenty to talk about. Maybe we could talk about like the main things that are going on over at like Salt Lake and then some other shit.
Oh yeah, like try to find out more on why Meredith's a lunatic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude, that's a good one. Yeah. I'll look it up. I'm sure Dana.
Well, you know who might know? Dana.
Yeah.
Dana might be able to find out.
I was just thinking I gotta go ask Dana. Yeah. And I was in her Patreon. I didn't see any. They probably did talk about it and I missed it completely. But do you still have my thing? You can go in there. Just go in there too. It's her like chat's really fun. She has a live chat going, and not a live chat, like a community board. It's fun, and there's a bunch of information on there. She goes in there too, and but she drops things three times a week, so you can use my thing to get in if you want.
Well, I wonder if it was out in public, and does anybody have footage?
I know. There's probably something on Reddit. We'll try to check. I'll do some searches. I'll see if
or Twitter. Reddit and Twitter.
I know. I keep forgetting to go on there. No, I miss everything for not going on there. But,
okay, beautiful.
All right, I love you.
See you later.
See you later. Bye, everybody. Yes, everybody. Thanks for joining. Thank you guys so much for staying. All your curvies, I appreciate it. Please, largest stuff is always linked in my description all the time, no matter what. So please smash our buttons and mine, and we love you, and we'll see you later.
Love you. We're on the most benevolent.